Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Or I guess good barely afternoon. And all y'all fantastic cats. So, just had a whole lot of fun hanging out in the Luke Cat's 24-hour stream, but the monster madness must always continue. So, we're going through Iceborne and seeing what it has in store for us. And hopefully trying to get a new armor or a new sword soon, because oh man, right now everything is immediately outclassed. Just immediately. So, let's see. What do we have here? We have two quests we could go with. A Coral Pookie Pookie or a Nightshade Paolumu. So let's start with a Coral Pookie Pookie. Because Pookie Pookie has historically been kind of a chump for us, so here we are. Yes, 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 this is where we are. Very exciting church. Yes, yes, yes. Boom, 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 boom. Making sure we have what we need, just in caseies. Yep. Good, I'd already said that. Well, that was nice of me. Past self was very kind to me today, it seems. Hey, Two here too, what's up? Gonna go fight a Coral Pookie Pookie. Gonna go show it who's boss. Show him that we are in fact going to be, if not already are, the master of the blade. And all y'all, do let me know if the game volume is too quiet or too loud, since I'm using new headphones today. And thus, I tested it, but I'm still not sure. Everything's different. Ah, yes. I know I could have ordered it from the Grandma Cat, but I'm still trying to get used to what that place actually looks like. It is so crazy. It is so crazy how bad I am at directions.
これより水曜町調査を開始します。実地調査は5機団推薦組。記録は私が。調査班のみんなが先に痕跡を集めてくれたそうよ。
Field team's already gathered the tracks. Good, we can just follow scout flies. Whee! Yes, I do. I have serious business handler. She's delightful. But honestly, the only downside is that she doesn't change costumes, and everyone's in their Halloween costumes right now. So I'm actually almost disappointed that I don't get the ridiculousness of devil handler anymore. Dude, I still have to do the west-east thing where you have to be like, all right, which one's west and east? We go west. Ooh. Yes. Man, I love the coral area. That's a normal Paolumu. That's not what I'm here for. I'll get some tracks anyways, just in case. Is that still a master? I never eat seaweed. That's not the one I've heard before, actually. That's... Oh. I thought it was never eat soggy waffles. And that's the one I learned. Ooh, wow, that's very low. So pretty though. Look at this coral boy.
彼らが騒ぎ始めたのってデイゲームの違反と同じ理由なのかしら。
Trying to get an idea of what his special trick here is. I don't know. Oh, water. That's not poison. You know what? I guess it makes sense that this one wouldn't be poison, but... Ooh. Oh! Oh! Squared me up! Yeah, slash! And the good thing there was a bigger wasp right next to me, because, oh man, no way. No heckin' way. Alright. So, you fighting the Beatsy? You know what? Oh, he didn't get flashed. Get him, Teetsy. Ooh. No, no, no. I would prefer if you didn't get beat also. Ooh. Ooh, he's candy. Oh, it's a Teetsy material. This is a master rank Teetsy, so maybe. You know what? Let's put on that vitality mantle that I figured out I could actually wear. Also, love first aid med plus. Like, first aid med in the previous section was like, meh, it's free healing, but it like took so much time it was usually not worth it. Yeah. Pew pew. Spear slash. Spear round slash. Special sheet. Yeah, slash. Ooh. I guess we're doing a Hellbreaker. Hellbreaker. Flow right back into that EI slash. Seems good. And we do the combo again. Spear round slash. Special sheet. Miss entirely. That's part of the combo. Part of the combo. Nope. I don't want your watery grossness. No thank you, sir. Though, I'll be honest, poison way harder to deal with. It's actually a relief that he's not poisony. Pew, pew, pew. Ooh. I mean, I luckily have enough millberries to take care of that, so. Give me your face. It's a shame that we have to kill such a beautiful creature. But we actually don't, because I have, with me, all the stuff for capturing. So if we want, we can just... Ow. If we want, we can just be like, no thanks, bro. No thanks. I'm good. As he just, like, squirt guns all around. What are you, a freaking Blastoise? Ooh. Excuse me, I was drinking a potion. If you could be less rude, thank you very much. Less rude. Or I guess just run away. I guess, thank you. I guess. Hydro Pump! Hydro Pump was always really... You know what? No, I actually usually didn't use Hydro Pump when I play Pokemon. I would just use Surf because it was just like... almost as good and almost always hit. Surf was such a good move. It's such... And yet, every time I used Surf, it would just, like, imagine just this very silly... Like, it looked really cool. It looked like a wave going across your screen, but... You know, why am I eating? Oh, it's too late. I already ate it. Okay. You know what? Oh, you know what I should totally get? I should get the coral cats at some point. Oh, buddy, you're so high up. What's that other camp? Now let's just follow the scoutflies. The scoutflies will tell me where to... No, the scoutflies are worried about Shamos. Of course they are. Ooh. Weep. Da-dum. Oh, I should sharpen while I'm out and about. Oh, you didn't even go far. Wait, is it flying off again? I just got here. Did you not? Time to go hunt him down again. Yeah, maybe, you know what? No, you know, I want to do this and the other Palumu, but... one of these days. I definitely want to do an expedition and get the coral cats, because I love the little cats with the little hunting horn. I should maybe ever learn how to use the hunting horn, but like, I don't know, it's just so heavy. I think if I was going to switch weapons anytime soon, it would be probably the lance again. I haven't even got to show you guys how I do a lance. So it's not like... Yeah. I remember that aspect. I love the buffs. It's like having a hunting horn in your party without having to have a hunting horn in your party. Because hunting horn is the rarest weapon of all of them. Oh, thanks for the heal. Ow! This guy does a lot of damage. Hope he has good armor. Okay. If I could just... You know, maybe I should just let myself have the stamina draining. Excuse me. I would like to not climb that thing. Buff stacking is the secret to killing the big beasties. Well, you could use buff stacking. Yeah. Spear blade 3, spear slash, spear ground slash, special shoot, yeah, slash, and get tripped by the monster. Some weapons are better at buff stacking is very good. Some weapons are better at doing debuffs and stuff than others, but like everyone benefits from buffs. Usually I'd have like tons of might seeds and stuff by now, but I haven't really done all of those like side quests on this. Get those. Pew! Okay. Oh, but I'm red though. Ooh, I have the red. Okay. Yes, I have the crazy anime sword. Huge benefits of crazy anime sword. Build up just enough bar. Just enough. No, I was just kidding. I was just kidding. I didn't do anything. Nothing happened. Come on, I'm ready to do the combo. Get out the ground. Get out of the sky. Ow! Get out of the sky. So many drinks. I guess good thing the hunter never has to, take a potty break after having just infinity beverages all at the same time. Spirit round slash. Special sheet. Yeah, spirit slash. Spirit death. Spirit. Special sheet. Yeah. We got maximum damage on that one though. That thing. This guy shoots it. Okay, Hydro Pump goes in the laser though, actually. That particular part of it certainly makes it more dangerous. This is so pretty and so aggressive you are, Coral. Are you leaving again? Yes. Should be snipe shot. Okay. Swim straight down. Here we go. I'm gonna follow him. Da-da-da-da. Dun-da-dun. Passing by all these Shamos. And the TT again. The TT really wants to be involved with what we're doing. Oh. So does Coral Pookie. Well, that's nice. Hey, good to see you again, buddy. So yeah, well guess what I have? I have Vitality Mantle up again. Now what, Coral? Now what, Pookie Pookas? Come here, Pookums. I wonder now that I've caught up to where my other account was. I wonder if I should change to the other character. Hey Kevin! How you doing? my boot cheeks again. Again. Ow. Man, you have infinity water in you. Ah, yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely... Yes, schoolwork is of the utmost importance. Hopefully I can at least entertain you in the background while you're dealing with that. And the EI slash is one of the most satisfying moves ever. Bar none. Woo! Well, it's always great to have you here, Kevin. Oh, gosh. Okay. Bigger wasp, thank you, kitty cat. Jellybean, you are MVP. MVP Jellycat. Alright. Gotta sharpen. Gotta make sure we have the sharpest sword. App design. Ooh, what kind of app? I mean, may not be your cup of tea, but it still sounds pretty awesome. I want to drink, like, a potion. I like being topped off. Alright. Other way. Do. Monster hunts. Ooh, a training app. You know, honestly, something like that is pretty cool for a school project, though. The kind of school projects that I remember now, the kind of like programmy school projects I remember people doing for the most part were things just like, I just remember people doing like algorithms-y things or, you know, nothing super crazy that I remember other than, of course, well, the games project. The games projects are always every programmer's favorite. Phew! That's right, buddy. Spear play 3. Spear rat slash. And ow! Get knocked on my butt again. Listen here, go. Man, that thing just goes everywhere. I should really just cut his tail off. That's totally understandable. Honestly, I was honestly the same way when I was in college. I was like, anything that wasn't related directly to my major, I was like, this is a waste of time. Why am I doing this? And a lot of times I wasn't entirely wrong. But you'll always be surprised what you end up deciding, what things you learn that you end up like using later or end up looking good on your resume. But I know that it's because game dev stuff takes like so much time. Like you have to put in so much effort into it to really like, even to feel like you've tempted like you're digging deep into that industry. Oof. Look, I just want the bigger wasp that Jellybean put down for me. Excuse me, Mr. Wannabe Blastoise. Also, I want this piece of because I probably want to at least consider the kind of armor and weapons you're using. Ooh. Should have done it further back. Get the tail. Give me a tail. Honestly, if we could cut off your tail forever, that'd be so good. Because I hate your tail. Look at this. We could make him stop doing that if we get his tail. Keep that for later. Almost. Quick, reach his little wing. All I have to do is push your tail. Please? Please? down for a little bit. Have some time. You're around, sir. Mobile development. Oh, like apps, like specifically mobile apps? I mean, it's gonna be a useful thing for sure, because honestly, if you want to talk about like dipping your tootsies into the industry, developing a mobile game is still a really good way to do it. At minimum, it's something that's usually a lot easier, something that like you can be like, oh look, I published a thing. Yeah. And it's something that works good on resume. Be like, look, I published a thing. And mobile development is very different than non-mobile development. Though actually these days, does Unity make that way easier? All right, Mr. Pookie Pookum. I still need that tail. That's fair. I don't blame you. Oh, that reminds me, speaking of motivation, are you still feeling sick too? Because that would make motivation really difficult. Also, yo, I agree with you, Trey. Let's be sharp. The first language that they tried to teach me in college was C++, but can't say I was a huge fan. Oh, we got the tail. We got the tail. Good. That's right. You ain't got nothing on me, Pookie. Welcome. Shoo! Oh, that's a good point, JLED18. Yeah, web apps are definitely also a good cheat code for that exact thing, too. Though most people don't play web app games, but people do play mobile games. So if you're specifically trying to like get some stuff for specifically like game experience. Hey, you don't even have a tail. How? Okay. We'll just put this in here instead. You gonna fight the Pookie Pookum? Oh. It sucks so hard you're supposed to be sick, Kevin. Like, man, I honestly cannot imagine having to deal with sickness and, like, college level work. Pookums. Where'd you go? Yo, JavaScript, like, everything I've heard about JavaScript is that it's an insane language. And I don't mean like, oh, it's super duper hard, just that like everything about it is just so not what you'd expect. Let's take a moment here. Sharpen again. Oh, he sees me. Well, luckily there's a tree between me and him. Well, I wish you all the luck in the world, Kevin. And not just luck, but like also like perseverance. I give you the old classic Gambate. Like, if you think you can do this at all, then I believe in you too, for sure. And honestly, I think you can do it. Because you've already been doing crazy well just despite all those shenanigans. Alright. This little sleep toad under you. You know what they say about JavaScript? It functions. It sure does. It sure does. Well, While Coral Pookie Pookie's taking a nap. Let's see if we can. Bombs to your face! That's right. Ooh, okay, but not us to your face. Just the bombs. We should have not gone for the face. Face is a bad target. Sometimes I just kind of pick as quickly as possible, and I think that's becoming more and more punished, which is probably good. Oh, yo, Gold Clover, that's a thing you'll notice forever. There is, like, literally every single time you look at your model, you're gonna be like, oh, well, I could do this, I could do this. That's forever. That's your new forever. Nope. None of us noticed, and if it took you that long to notice. Ooh, he's limping. Hold on. Okay. Where are you going? And yeah, man, for sure, Kevin. Like, we're here for you. Like, and on the Discord too. Like, I try to be as active as I can on the Discord, cause like, you know, y'all are cool people, and like hanging out with y'all. And like having more just like support for each other is always a good thing, especially in the weird times we live in. Hey, Pookums. How you holding up, buddy? I think there's a bone power around here somewhere. Ooh, there is. Right here. Oh, is he actually trying to engage me? No. He thinks he wants to engage me? Alright, if you're gonna engage me here. Alright, 1 and 2. Got him.
アステラに帰還します。次の調査も頑張りましょう。
I think just got pulled over by the Tsitsi. I'm just standing here like, yeah, got him. And Tsitsi's just like, stomp, 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 stomp. That's actually really funny. Yeah, got him. Got the coral boy. Yeah. Take all. Yes, please. Take all. You know what? I'm gonna check a thing real quick on my other account here, because like I said, I played this a long time ago. I wonder. Yeah, I don't know why it's 2 trank specifically, but like I don't know, maybe it's so that way to make sure you can't just like drive by it. I don't know. It's the trank tax. All right.
調査対象の足はあと1種類よ。記録は引き続き私に任せて。
Fill the title screen real quick, and let's see where my other character was. If I was at the exact same quest, I'm kind of curious if I was, because if I was, maybe that's where I'll continue, because then I don't have to do any of that extra side grinding, because it means I've already done it. I guess I was always kind of planning on switching over once I had caught up, because I wanted to do it again from the beginning because I'd forgotten like everything. But like, all right, so this character. All right, gotta do login bonus. What was I wearing? All right, health boost 3, blah, blah, blah. Oh, this character's at the exact same place where I was. And I have a bone lance, I think. Tell you what, let's do the same quest I just did, because apparently this one hasn't done it, but this time we'll use a lance, and we'll see how much easier it is. Or harder. Maybe I actually got good at the longsword. Or maybe. Oh, and of course, with this particular account here, it'll be even easier to even still play longsword, because fun facts, easy peasy. It's true, I will miss Jellybean, but no, not bye, Jaylen. No, not Rip Jellybean. Jellybean lives on in our hearts. Also, I named this cat Beerus, so there's always. I think this cat might be purple also. Yes, good hunting, J-Lady-teen. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. Manage items. Less minimal cap. Yep. Oh, I should... That's fine. Also, this character is named Pancake because I ended up pancaking on the floor a lot. So let's find out.
調査班のみんなが先に痕跡を
What
集
did I
めてく
put
れ
in
たそう
this?
よ。シルベムシを追
Temporal
いましょう。
mantle? Temporal mantle, pretty good. One thing I'd want to change. Nah, cleanser booster's pretty alright. Let's get the free stuff. Okay. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Whee! Huh. What? 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 What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Really? Well... Oh, there's a camp here? Oh. Interesting. Okay. Hookums. Northeast camp? Maybe this is closer. Well, I guess people who name themselves Pancake at least have something in common then, so that's fun. But I actually, like I said, I played a long time ago. I'm pretty sure it wasn't us playing. Pretty sure. Because I basically just played, like, with, like, one or two other people ever. And... not online, usually. Slash ever. Yeah, we got mega barrel bombs on this guy, too. Power ring. Pew pew! What? What? Okay. Well, Pancake's just a good name then, and that guy totally gets it. Please tell me I chose the correct thing. Yes. Good. Also, I do love the Wiggler head so much. Ooh, coral footprints. Coral feathers. Also, I'm really looking forward to showing you guys my absolute favorite thing about Lance. Wait, really? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. What kind of implication does that have? Is that something I should be concerned about? Yeah, there is definitely something that's really satisfying to doing fights on your own, because you really feel like you earn every ounce of it, you know? Like, it's really fun to play with your friends, and I really, really like playing with you guys, but like, when you do something that's really hard, and you're not sure if you're actually capable, alright, favorite thing about Lance. Let's go. Yes. Wait, hold on. Which button does it? Uh-oh. How I now remember? Alright. Hey, Pookums. Let's, ooh, you just stab him. Interesting. Poke. Give him the old pokes. Gotta aim at her with this one. Oh, man. There's a lot of things I didn't have to worry about with this one. But also, man, shields are so nice. There's the dash attack. Dash up, attack. What about dash? Weird. Okay. Yes. Oh, wait, I can drink while blocking now? Oh my gosh, that's new. That's so new. Oh wait, those sword and shield can't. Oh my gosh. Ew. And now, apparently, I'm out of practice with the pokey stick. Not only that, but I'm actually not sure why I'm having trouble with like the charge attack, which is my favorite attack ever. There is definitely a huge benefit to being able to sheath quickly. Just charging forward. It's weird. I'm trying to press the B button. It isn't. Oh. It's doing it again. I am trying to play this like it's sword. And maybe this is the kind of guy that's not as good at Lance anymore, or I'm actually out of practice with Lance. You know what? This is actually really satisfying. Left bumper. Let's use the temporal mantle for a little bit. And the beverage. Ooh. What kind of webcam is that? Oh, I'm so used to not having to do this. It's very safe, but I like being able to run around. I kind of miss it already. Shield is nice. Pew, pew, pew. I guess. Alright. Oh yeah, Razor Kyo. Yeah, I've heard of that one. It was one of the ones I was considering when I was looking at webcams. Certainly a fancy webcam, and you will not have problems with tracking with it. Guard plus B is the counter strike. Oh, right, the counter strike. Yeah, okay. Yeah, my B button is actually not working. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Okay, let's try this mode. Nope. B button, not working. Which makes it impossible to use Lance. You need the B button. I can't remember what it was in before now. Pew pew. Huh. So it's not a different button. Okay, yeah. So how am I supposed to play without the B button? Alright, alright, alright. Returning to headquarters. I'm grabbing a longsword. Shouldn't be hard. I'm using a Logitech something. Gamepad F310. Logitech Gamepad F310. And like, this is a problem I've had before with this specific game where like, sometimes the B button doesn't work, but I thought I had fixed it, but now the problem has returned for today. So that's fun. Let's go make a longsword. You know, I have a PS4 controller, but doesn't that require a, like an app to make that work? I also have a Switch Pro controller. Doesn't that also require an app to make that work? Most of them don't. Wait, really? Well, if I plug that in, let's see what happens. It's like right here, so it's not like this will take long either. Stretchy cat. Okay. Well, how do I... Okay, well, that turned it on with the... Doo-ba-doo-doo. Hee. Controller not probably need to restart this. Yeah, that's probably true. Could be worth a shot. Alternatively, I can just go back to Longsword for a while. Maybe I'll do it when I take like a little lunch break. I'll just like restart the game quickly and be like, hey, let's see if we get this controller work with Steam. Steam settings, click controllers there. Ooh, through Steam. Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, forge equipment. Meantime, weapons, longsword. I like seeing it from the tree. Pure crystal. I don't have that. I don't have teensy stuff. What was I wielding before? I went up the ore tree, I think. No, actually, I was still using the defender thing. I could try to go up the defender tree again with this thing for sure. Sure. And let's make let's try upgrading some of these things first. Upgrade. Can we upgrade this boy? No, we see a lot of bones. It's the bone lance. Guardian stuff? No. Where's the sword I just made? Sword. Where you at, buddy? This is the iron katana. Go up. And... oh, I can get all the way up to here. That's gonna be better. Yeah. Let's do that. The Viper Toby sword? Ooh. Where is that? Viper Toby. But we don't have the Ultra Pelagia sack. We don't have one of those. Can get all the way up almost to there, but then we have to fight a hard mode Toby Doby. That could be fun though. But in the meantime, I can grab one of these other swords first. Okay, going on up. Well, what? Well, yeah. Well, it's... well, Viper Toby is like... has paralysis and poison though. I hope this character has enough money to handle this. Actually, I'm pretty sure they do. Going on up. Going on up. I don't even know what this stuff is, but like, hopefully the sword's worth it. We're gonna find out. Yeah, right? You'd think, because it's like super poisony. This one wants ores and bones, and this one wants ores and bones and other stuff. Let's stick that on our wish list. Okay, so we're wielding that now, so that's fun. Okay, change equipment. Let's put this over here. Let's just save this as... yes. And call it... Katana Party Time. Though I know that we're going to want to make this charm be something else, because I don't think we want guard up and resuscitate. Divine Blessing. Do we already have Divine Blessing? No, we don't. That's never a terrible thing to stick on there. Oh. Defense boost also never terrible too. Handcraft. What do you do, handcraft? Wait. Weapon sharpness? Nah. Ooh, earplugs. You already have earplugs? Don't. You have some earplugs. Earplugs Charm. That seems okay. Coral Mantle Cleanser Booster. Pretty solid starter thing. Oh, Hazak Mail. It's the Greaves we don't care about. So let's put something else here instead. 72, 74 for the Rathalos. So we might already have enough. Oh no, that'll take it to 3. That's pretty solid. Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. Alright. Set decorations, current equipment, race. For flinch free. Yep, always get that one thing of flinch free. And defense never terrible. What do we really want? Do we have one of those awesome... Do we have one of those awesome things where it's like, you know, quick sheath ones? That's what I would like. I would like a quick sheath thingy. Vitality, Frost. I don't even think I'm using a Frost thing. Why is that in there? More defense, never bad. Blast resistance, recovery, rain, exhausting thing. Oasis, resuscitate. It's such a generically solid skill. I'm never upset to have that. I don't have recovery out. Oh, wind restoring health. Oh, that's kind of boring. Blight resistance. All blights. Not terrible. Oh, we could also get some wind resistance for specifically when we're fighting these guys. Speed sharpening could be fun. Wait, sheath. Yeah, let's speed up weapon sheathing. I really want to see how that goes. Alright, let's try this. Now that I actually have... Well... Now that I actually have, like, gems and stuff to play around with again here... Not expedition. No. We gotta go back on that quest. We gotta go say some words to, you know, let's go to the... Let's go to the Nightshade Palumu first, actually. And let's use a voucher. I keep forgetting to use them anyways. Sword. Lots and lots of sword. Pew, pew, pew.
待ってたわ。相棒さん。
No. I meant to get food. Silly. Yoo-hoo! And off we go. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, you know what? I didn't ask everyone how their weekend went, by the way. So, how'd everyone's weekend go? Like, do anything extra fun? Perchance? Let's see, my weekend, I ended up... What did I do on Saturday? Slept a lot. Well, that's good. You know what? That's good, though, Kevin, because you need that. You clearly and most certainly need as much sleep and rest as you can possibly get so you can recover quickly. Man, I kind of wish I had slept a lot. I GM'd a game on Saturday, which was actually went pretty good. Like, I was really worried that it wouldn't go well, but then it did. So that's nice. And then, I actually had work to do on Saturday too. Because, you know, my schedule is nothing close to a 9 to 5, hence why I can stream at the times that I do. And then Sunday, actually, I ended up spending way more time than I thought in Luke Cat's 24-hour stream. He played like Jackbox and stuff with people, and I know some of you guys were there. I know Gold was there for sure. We played some of those art games, and that was really cool. I enjoyed that, and I was wondering if I should do something like that sometime with you guys too, because I really like dumb games. I really like silly games like that too. Really? Were you just here, buddy? This Palumu doesn't like me. I also did like language thing. Okay, so I have a perhaps a strange question. Can any of you guys roll your R's? Like roll or trill your R's, like in Spanish, or like actually just a crap ton of non-English languages that roll their R's. So for like my entire life, I have been convinced that I could not roll/trill my R's. Yeah, okay, yeah, all right. Apparently it's really common for people who English native speakers can't do that thing unless, like, you know, they grew up with a language that does have trilled/rolled R's. So for literally my entire life, I was convinced that I could not do it, that it was physically impossible for me. But so one of the things I did over this weekend was I watched a crap ton of videos, and I'm super jealous of people who could just do it. And pew pew. Good morning, Nightshade. Hello. And nice to see you today. Yeah, I was super convinced that I couldn't. That I spent this weekend like watching videos and like trying all these things and figuring out how. And the thing that eventually ended up like letting me figure out how to kind of do it and at all. So there's this trick where what you do is you put like a pencil in your mouth and you try to make R sounds while you have a pencil in your mouth. And after like making a bunch of weird noise, like growly noises with my throat, and try to not use my throat to do it for hours and hours and hours on and off for the weekend, I have made progress. I can sometimes ever kind of roll my R's at all, and I'm apparently the character's about to fall asleep. And I'm so excited about that, but also like terrified that I'm gonna forget how, but also it get like stage fright and I don't even know if I can do it on stream at all because of that. Oh, you are a sleepy boy, Palumu. Oh my goodness. I should have brought these drinks. So for anybody else who wants to learn how, and anyone else who thinks that they can't, first of all, if I can figure out how to do it, I'm pretty sure that anyone can, because I have been seriously trying on and off for years. But like, you know, I have to be, like, I really want to be able to do it. Dude, I thought it was a genetic thing, like being able to roll your tongue. Like, I can't do that. That's a genetic one. I thought it was related to that, but it turns out it's not. Buddy. Yeah, take your piercing pot. Let me. I wonder, like, I feel like I'm worried if I'm gonna try to do it, I'm just gonna, like, make stupid noises on stream. Because someone's gonna show up and be like, what is this jelly cat doing? Beerus is asleep. Beerus now. Pew pew! Or I guess not. You know what? Ooh. Oh good, we have a friend Coral Cat with us. That's nice. I'll just put a cleanser booster here and I'll just walk to it if I think I'm falling asleep. Come here, Sleepy Lumu. That's probably fair. People are always wondering what I'm doing. Because I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. Okay, not most of the time, but like a lot of the time, like a surprising amount of time, you guys. Sleepy. Sleepy fluff boy. Ooh, candy. Sleepy fluff. Sleepy fluffy boy. And so pretty also. I wish you would come down sometimes. I don't mind shooting you in the air, but I wish you would come down. Okay, maybe after... Maybe somewhere after during this fight, I will try to figure out how to see if I can do our rollies on the stream. And then everyone who could just already do it is gonna be like, oh, that thing you can just do. It's like, I've been trying for so many years, I didn't even know I could. Alright. Pew pew! Oh, that was satisfying. Alright, calm down, please. Get. Of course, he just walks away from me. Also, I hope you guys like my wiggler head. Yeah, remember we were talking about language stuff the other day? So it's because I'm learning Polish, and the Polish R is at least a little bit rolled, like always. And so every time I try to say R's, I've been using like the Japanese R, which like almost works, but it still never sounds right. And like, I try really hard to work on good pronunciation because especially when I was learning Japanese, I noticed that pronunciation and like good pronunciation makes a huge, huge, huge difference. Yeah. Well, yes, I am, no, but for real, honestly, yeah, I guess I still have a sore throat from it. I actually do. I have a sore throat from wearing out my voice from trying to figure out how to roll my R's. I'm not even kidding. But, like, those two languages actually have a surprising amount in common. And every time I find out more about it, I'm like, what? But, like, I've been learning Japanese for, like, 2 years already. It's been, like, I only started trying to learn Polish, like, less than a month ago, like 3 weeks ago. And like everyone's always like, oh, the second language you try to learn is always going to be easier than the first or second, or like every time you learn a new language it gets easier and easier because you learn how to learn. And I'm like, well, I guess partially I'm seeing that be the effect, but partially I'm like, it's also just like Japanese is the hardest language for a native English speaker to learn. By far. By far. But like, like, yeah, Chinese is actually something I want to like at least get like a basic understanding of, and I guess dabble in one day. People say that so here's what I've heard about comparing Japanese to Chinese. Really? So I've actually heard Korean is in a lot of ways easier than Japanese, but maybe that there are fewer resources for it. So here's what I've heard about comparison between Japanese, Chinese, Korean for learning for a native English speaker. So the kanji, which is the exact same thing as Chinese characters, is something you still absolutely need to learn for Japanese. So it has that, yes, tones are the big thing for Chinese. However, because the words are, like the characters are always pronounced the same way, you know, minus the like, what humans do when they have words and they smush them together. There's some interesting sounds that occur, like when an English speaker, native English speaker says cannot, or like can't, something, what is it? Yeah, like if you're like, oh, can't go, can't wait. There's a lot of things where like they don't even say that anymore. It's just like can wait, but like it's just because you say it quickly. But yeah, the tones are apparently like, it's like a high learning initial curve, a high learning threshold, but once you get over that, the grammar associated with Chinese is actually easier than Japanese, is what I've heard. But like, not that I'm underestimating tones, it's actually one of the biggest reasons I haven't tried it. That plus also like, I don't currently already listen to much of Chinese media, nor do I have any Chinese friends who have any interest in, you know, me learning their language. Korean doesn't really use the kanji for the characters though, which in a lot of ways makes it easier than Japanese. Maybe most Americans settle for English. Okay, so and I understand why, because like if you live in America, you live in a huge country where you don't really need to learn other languages, and basically apparently it's so many other people learn English that yeah, but I like I really like learning languages. I really like languages. I really like linguistics. I really like that sort of thing. And like, I mean, part of my initial thing was I wanted to be able to understand anime when I wasn't looking at it. I wanted to be able to understand it in its native language. Yes, Diablos wants to play. Dibbles. He's been put to sleep. I guess I should just, I don't know, throw rocks at Palumu. I should have brought flashbugs. That was maybe my one biggest mistake was not bringing flashbugs. Just wait for a jeep. Oh no! You're right. Any day now. Wait. You coward! Gotta run through all these sleepy areas. Dibbles, it's not your time. Dibbles later. Dibbles will come back for you. Yeah, so I really wanted to be able to understand anime because it was the language that, like, you know, when I was a kid, I wanted to learn it. And I kind of reached the point where I'm like, you know what? I'm an adult and there are so many learning apps out there now. Like, I don't have any of the excuses I had when I was a kid where I didn't have any resources or any access to language learning stuff. Like nowadays, you can get tutors online. You can talk to native speakers of so many different languages. I mean, like, right? Like, we have, like, international people show up on Twitch. Like, we got a native Dutch speaker here, you know? Like, that's awesome. And like, there's so much difference in the language and like how it's used and how like you think. And like, I've been watching so many talks that discuss like the language that you use does influence the way you think. Like, I watched this TED Talk some time ago, and this lady was talking about this, and she was also talking about how there's this tribe of people who speak a language that when they refer to the direction of everything, it's always based on like the cardinal directions, like north, south, east, west. Like most languages will refer to like, oh, this is my right leg because, you know, it's your leg. Everything is kind of in relation to yourself and where you are in space. That's how you describe things. But this language describes things based on cardinal directions. So depending on where you are standing, you might have, oh, this is my west leg. And it changes based on how you're standing because they focus on how the world is. And they've also found from this that those people with that language have an innate understanding of where north, south, east, west always is. Which, unlike like most scientists have thought that humans don't and can't develop that kind of sense because, you know, we don't have like magnets in our brains like birds do. But they found out that because of the people who have this language, it's part of how they think about the world. So that's how it goes. And similar things, English versus other languages. Even I think like Spanish has a thing where in English it's really hard to use passive sentences. Like, as an example, like you're always looking for someone who did a thing. Like, you don't really say, like if you're a kid and you throw a ball in the house and you break the lamp, right? You would, like, and someone's like, and you know, your mom would be like, who? You know, it's you and your siblings, mom's on the phone, like, who broke the lamp? Who broke the lamp? You can't be like, the lamp broke itself, but okay, I'm trying to pick up this thing. Please. All right, you can't be like, oh, the lamp broke itself to imply that A, it was an accident, but also, like, you know, whatever. English is always looking for a pronoun, a person, a subject. And so because of that, you, like, I really think people end up, like, always looking for who's to blame for something, which explains perhaps maybe a lot more about American culture than I'd like to, than I wish were true. But it could. Like, what if it does? What if so much of the culture of like always looking for someone who's at fault has to do with the language we've developed to talk about these sort of things? Because we can't say the lamppost itself, because it's not a natural way to speak this sort of thing. Like, it doesn't even seem to matter to us as an accident. It's like, oh, well, Susie broke it on accident. But like, we're still talking about Susie, and that's still how you remember it. Like, they actually studied that particular thing with like a vase. The study that for that one was, they told, what was? What? Pew pew! Hi, Kira. I thought you'd be asleep right now. Right, the study. So they did this study with this thing where they had people of the native speakers of different languages come in, and they told them a story about, you know, a person who broke, like, I think it was a vase. A vase. Here it's kind of both. I'll explain soon. Oof. It is actually a lot of both. So what they did was they did that study with people, and they told a story about, you know, a kid that broke a vase, and they found that when they tested people about it afterwards, the people who had the languages that could say, like, the vase broke itself, like, oh, you know, it was an accident, like pro-drop languages, like languages that don't require a pronoun or a subject to have a complete and reasonable sentence. They didn't remember who broke the vase. They didn't remember the cause of this action. They only remembered that it happened. And the person who did it was unimportant, which again has given me a lot of thoughts about, like, how I think about the world and how other people I know think about the world. All right. Gotta sharpen again. Kira, don't you love my wiggly wiggler head? It's partially a cultural thing, but culture and language are so intimately related that, like, they both are influenced by each other, influence each other, and definitely cause a lot of differences here. So I think it's like nature versus nurture, in that, like, the answer to, oh, is you know, what's more important, nature or nurture? The answer is both, because the nature you have, like the nature you, like your genes, your genetics, influence you, and also influence how you are nurtured and how others nurture you. But also, they have done lots of studies where they found out that, like, the way you are raised, the way you are nurtured, all those things, the way you act, the kind of foods you eat, can and does actually literally change your genetics. It, like, activates and deactivates certain genes. So it's a both. Yes. Language is the framework for your mind to perceive the world. And this is again why, like, people who are bilingual, trilingual, etc. will have yet additional, more and interesting understandings about the world. And it's like, that alone is addictive too. And even just, like, learning basic things about a language and, like, thinking about, like, oh, well, this makes sense because, you know, and even, like, anime and stuff, even, like, the basic amount of Japanese that I learned, so much more about how anime is, the kinds of things that they say, the kinds of things that they repeat, the kind of, like, stories that they tell, I see are so influenced by the language and also the culture. See, well, I mean, I think you very well might. but like if I think you might very well, but like I mean, I can't tell you what you do or do not have. I just know what I've personally experienced, but like Are you okay? So you're here, so is it my fault? Perhaps I can certainly, by eating garbage, my DNA transfers into a week. In some ways. Oh, you know what? Also, okay, I'm really, man, I'm tired of getting sleepy at the game. All right, where's my? Really? Did I not bring any more potions than that? Well, that's annoying. All right, let's take some drugs. Yes, and also Kira is right. Even in like a non like multiple language thing, like including a bunch of like toxic, aggressive, whatever. Like it's that thing where like you know the positive reinforcement thing where people are like people say like don't say bad things about yourself. Don't say bad things about yourself. It is kind of true. If you like constantly say, "Oh, I'm crap. I'm terrible. I'm all these things," like you will actually believe it. Yes, people do have different personalities talking in different languages, partially because they just have different ways to express themselves. Oh yeah? For those of you who speak more than one language, I'm very curious if you are capable of like describing like how the differences of personality you have for which language. You know, if this is too much language talk, I can certainly move on to another topic like game design. But I don't know, I guess I'm in this kind of mood today. A big thinks mood. And there's nothing wrong nor lesser about thinking about and talking about something. I was also raised that way, Kevin. Well, let me tell you, that is why it is an act of rebellion and aggression and spite in a good way to fight against that and be like, nah, maybe it can be like, yeah, nah, I'm cool. I do cool stuff sometimes. I make mistakes. Anxiety still gets me, but like, I'm cool. I do cool stuff. Whew. This guy will not, like, I don't think I've seen him out of the sky forever. Improving one's opinion of themselves is, it takes a really, really long time to do. But like, it's really worth it. And if it helps, I think you guys are all really cool. If that helps at all. Oh, nap time. Nap time for hunters. Thinking negative thoughts about yourself becomes a habit. Which is why, like, it's honestly as hard, or if not harder, of a habit to break than, like, chewing your fingernails. Which, like, you know so many people with that bad habit. Finally out, not in the sky for like 2 seconds, and he's about to go in the sky again. Just stay on the ground, please. Stay here with me. Hello, please. Hello. Oh, see, but now he stayed, and now I'm in pain. Are you running away? I'm actually super okay with you running away right now. Oh man, I am having a hard hard time with these. I'm gonna find some honey. Get some more, not good, not good. I have to go back to camp and get potions. I've never had to do that before. I've never run out of potions before. What is this? What is this world coming to? Okay. Item box, manage items. Yeah, less minimal cap. Yeah. What else am I missing that could go in here? More potion? No. What's this? Might pill. Ooh, fun. Oh wait, let's grab some flash bombs because I am sick and tired of this Palumu never coming out of the sky. Okay. Let's go. We still have armor skin and demon drug working. Let's do the raider ride. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, take me to the monster. Let's go, monster. Yeah, it's... Especially if you're raised that way, it's really, really, really hard to kind of overcome those feelings of like, you know, things are my fault if only I were better, etc., etc. And like, you know, I'm definitely not saying that I've gotten over all those feelings, but wow. Oh, thanks for dropping me off right there. Yeah, Flash. That's right, buddy. Come here. Come here. Yeah, and it does like bullying, negative parents, negative household. There's like so many reasons why you could struggle with these sorts of feelings. I've met almost no people who've had just like an entirely positive experience in their life with stuff. And it's never, ever, ever. Oh, things are like very lightly pooping me, Palumu. Did you guys see that? He's just like, here you go. Boop. But basically, I really honestly super believe that it's worth it. It's worth it to try and keep trying and keep being just kind to yourself because like, oh dude, I would totally pet a Palumu. I'd pet like, even this Palumu, even sleepy, obnoxious Palumu who's like, I'm just putting down cloud poops to go to sleep. Let's blow these flash pods up. Alright, come out of the sky. Not there though. How about there? Dang it, you! That'll do it. Alright. Pew pew! Plus, like, honestly, everyone deserves way more compassion that they're willing to give themselves and that even some people give them. But for the most part, people are way worse to themselves than other people. Like, eventually. Because usually like, no, if I hurt myself first, no one can hurt me. Ha 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 ha. Which isn't true. It still hurts. Bro, fight the power. It's actually, you know, so one of the weirdest things, one of the weirdest reasons I like anime is actually just like, in like the crazy anime like the shonens and such, is... Sorry. That just, Gold, that's really funny. That is a series of hilariously but unfortunate events. Yo, right? Dude, I've heard that one a lot too. Like, if you imagine you're like you should be your own best friend for sure. Like if the kind of things you say to yourself you wouldn't say to one of your friends, like, or vice versa. If you wouldn't put up with that kind of stuff from someone who claims to be your friend, why on earth you put up with it from yourself? But it's because habits and training. But like, oh right, yeah. So the reason I like shonen anime like a whole lot in a very strange, wholesome way is like the human spirit willpower, like aggressively believe in yourself, aggressively believe in others, aggressively like, you know, just kind of go for it and like Ganbare and like work really hard and do all that stuff. Like that's honestly like super inspiring to me. Like their energy is incredibly inspiring. Like I've always wanted, like I realized that I'm like, you know, I kind of want to just be like, I just want like big shonen energy. Don't you worry one bit, Kevin, it is. We are having just a good time having talks about feelings and such. Ain't nothing gonna get too serious. But you know, I think we can be honest. I think we can be like, yo, okay. No, it doesn't sound dumb at all, Kevin. That is exactly how I feel. And also Clip Gold, yes. Dude, I also want to just like yell at things and feel powerful. And like I actually like when I'm having a hard time with stuff, sometimes I like literally think about like hilarious, stupid shonen things. Like, yeah, plus ultra, like go beyond, do all these things. Cause like, you know what? Why not? Why not be the shonen protagonist that you want to be, that like you really want to be in your life? Why not be like, be the shonen you want to see in the world? That's the way to phrase it. There we go. Do I not have food on me? I don't have food on me. I will have to deal with this garbage stamina. All right, give me a ride. Whee! And like, I like lots and lots of non-shonen anime too, but like, there's a reason I keep going back to them, and one of those type of thing. Yes, well, C2 here too. That's not true. I'd totally be within punching distance. You just gotta believe. You don't need to be a protagonist to be a good shonen character. Like, honestly, shows like Fairy Tail or even My Hero Academia prove that. You, like, all of those characters matter, all of them have quirks. You don't need to be All Might to be a total badass. Pew pew! So much damage, buddy. I feel like I've been fighting you for ages. Yes! Oh, that's a great wake-up message. That is a wonderful way to make it. Okay, if I could not fall asleep, that would be great. That would be great. Oh. Okay, this Palumu is no heckin' joke. Wait, which character? Which character are you talking about, Kevin? I don't immediately recall which character calls themselves a side character. Also, getting pushed by a robot into lava. Are you sure you're not playing, like, Terraria or Minecraft? That sounds like something that has happened to me more than once. Though sometimes the person who pushes me into lava is myself. Okay, where is this? Oh, this is actually taking me down this way. Oh, dope. I have seen some Spelunky. I've never played Spelunky, and I've never played Spelunky 2. Seemed like a fun game from the little screen bits that I've seen, though. I'm gonna grab some of this master rank rock. Yeah. Gotta get that for the good weapons. And the manga. Oh. Yo. Dude, the guy with the copy quirk, though, is, like, actually really, really powerful, though. Like, he might think he can't do stuff on his own, and, like, he has a weakness. But, like, all of the characters in that show have a weakness, you know? Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. There we go. This is one way to get you out of the sky. Yo, the mind control one too. Random. Controls truth. Yo, controlling truth. Any interpretation of that as a superpower sounds super, super OP. I hard agree, but also really awesome. Okay. Now I definitely want to ask. All right. Yo, okay, for everyone also in chat. If you could have one superpower, what would it be? Okay, no, two questions. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? But if you had to pick a superpower that feels like it fits your personality, what would that be? Those are actually two different questions. Those are two different answers for me. I want to see some other people's answers first, too. Because now we have the controls truths one from 2-0. And reality control. Okay. Yeah, basically. Something like that. Yeah. Something super OP. Flying or healing? Tell me why you think the second one's the one that like is meant to fit your personality. I'm also curious why those ones fit you. Pew. Oh yeah, also, and random fun fact about My Hero Academia. Dude, some of the people in Class B are like straight up just strictly better than the people in Class A. Like, for example, for a really easy example, Mineta. What if we just threw Mineta directly into the sun and we grabbed one of the people from Class B instead? Like, Vine Girl, who apparently, from what I've heard, was supposed to be in Class A, but the artist didn't want to draw all her vines, which I totally understand. I don't know why Mineta's in Class A, and I'm mad forever about it, basically. I look forward to every single possible day where he disappears. Alright, sharpening up. Why is Mineta? Yes. Love to see more of the copy boy, too. I totally agree. Okay, so let's see. So, teleportation. And shape-shifting quite which one. Also healing. Okay, now I have two people with healing. Church cells. 10 minutes left. Wow, okay. This guy apparently is not doing anywhere near enough damage to this guy. I guess I could fight some other... It's this constantly falling asleep thing that my character is doing that's like making the damage impossible to get consistent with. Yeah, I would love if the generic for the anime character trope could kind of just go away. I think we've had enough of it forever. Just die. Or limp. Anything like that would be so good. Get out of the sky. Spirit Blade. Spirit Blade, please. Spirit Slash and PI Slash. Come on. Phew. Is that okay, Kevin? Is that a joke or is that a joke or maybe a spoiler, Kevin? I actually do. Okay. So, yeah, Trista said flying because travel and healing because seeing the friends happy and healthy. That's a very wholesome reason to think that you should have that kind of power. I think healing is very underrated as far as powers are concerned. Though I also very strongly believe in preventative healing, like, you know, shields and resistances and such. I think that would be an even cooler representation of that kind of power, because not for a story, but for like a real life thing where it's like, hey, what if, you know, what if my friends didn't have to get hurt never? Okay, all right, good. I wasn't sure because I don't know if I'm not caught up on the manga or anything, so. I will definitely be getting to all of your answers, by the way. I'm just having apparently the most obnoxious time with this Kowloon. I'm not doing enough damage, and he's doing too much damage to me, so that means we're gonna have to mess around with some other monsters for a while. Which is not a problem. Oh, can't have any food. So all we have left is grabbing this food. Going from there. Where's the food I just picked up? There's rations. Oh, that would be... Or, you know, I would be super happy if Mineta at minimum just, like, transferred. That would be great. That would be great. We would all appreciate Mineta transferring into Class B forever. Redemption arc wouldn't be terrible, but at the same time, like, his design is weird. And basically everything I've seen about him is just very upsetting. And it's going to be almost impossible for them to make up for the crap they've already pulled. I feel like I literally have to spend all my time just like blasting this guy, trying to get him out of the air. Come on. Yeah, I've got the temporal mantle, so you can't hit me as much as you want to, buddy. I can do what I want to do. Yeah, you try to go in that little stupid cave. I hate you so much. I hate you so much, Nightshade. You're not even, like, super hard to fight. You're just annoying. No. You obnoxious little runawayinist. I swear. I'm just gonna put bombs on the ground. I have to be sure or else he ain't gonna do no damage to this guy. Look, some swearing is fine, but I'm trying not to overdo it. I mean, eventually, like, if I eventually change my mind and go, no, I can't anymore. We're not PG-13 anymore. But there's also a reason why I say, let's try to be PG-13 instead of saying, like, PG-13 only. We all try our best. It's just about, like, not going nutso-butso with it. And encouraging an atmosphere of generically T for T, PG-13-ish. Get out of the sky. Just stop pooping your little poopy poop butt around, I swear I will cut your entire head off. Entire head. Entire head. Oh, now you got skulls, buddy? All right. I think I might be able to cap him. All right, let's book it. Where you going, buddy? See you. Yeah, I usually swear passively too. I'm actually trying to train myself out of it to be more creative. Ooh. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Agent Vincent 4756, thanks so much for the raid. Hello, people. I'm here. Welcome to my Monster Hunter attempt to not get completely annoyed by this Paluma. Which I actually think I might finally have. No, come down here. Come down. Land. Please land. Please. Please land. Please. Please. Paluma. 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 Oh. Welcome to Panic Clock. As I almost ran out of time. Oh, that was so close. He almost did deny the trap. You're right. Oh. Ha ha ha. Well, oh, we got some good stuff. Take everything. Today's stream. Ooh, throttle medicine jewel. Cool. I've never seen a 4-star jewel before. Stream's been pretty good today so far. Honestly, I mean, Iceborne is a heck of a step up from the previous part of the game. A huge step up, honestly. And we've been chatting about superpowers and a bunch of other things like that, which reminds me, I didn't actually finish discussing everyone's. You know what? Cool. I'll add people here. Anyone here who's here for the first time, if you also want to jump in and be like, hey, if you could have any superpower, what would it be? And if you could, you know, and then why that superpower? Yes, and also we talked about My Hero Academia and how much Mineta could be thrown into the sun. That would be nice. And languages. Agent Vincent, thanks so much for the follow. Really happy to have you here for sure. Oh, oh, 4 monsters updated. Oh, very nice. Ooh, yes. Fertilize. Is this fertilize? Yes. Yeah, we should probably up both of these. Yep, up these and collect some of these seeds for later. Thank you. He is a dumpster gremlin. Yes. Yo, teleportation would be an awesome power too. Okay, so if I haven't answered it, if I haven't responded enough to any of your guys's, let me know. But I will also tell you my superpower is what I would choose. So obviously, as far as I'm concerned, if I could just have any and just be super overpowered, time travel. Well, not time travel, just time control. Be like, okay, cool. I'll just be immortal and never age and all those other things. Oh, especially, which, you know, it's not fair because as a jellycat, I already have shapeshifting, so, you know. But we can say for the thought experiment that if I feel like I should have a thing, it would be shapeshifting. Alright, now we have to go fight the Coral Palulu. Let's do that. And I guess we'll see if it's any different this time. Ooh, and we should check to see if we have any new weapons or stuff we can make. The Coral Palulu wasn't actually that... No, not the Palulu. The Coral Pookie was not nearly as difficult as I thought. Yeah, no, I mean, you could definitely use time control for evil, but like, multiply myself. Oh, yeah, dude. Okay, the splitting yourself one would be awesome as a superpower. So like, being able to do multiple things and of course like then recombine yourself and have things, it's pretty similar to time control, honestly, but with the extra benefit of actually being able to be in multiple places at once instead of having to like pretend to be in multiple places at once through like excessive time travel and like, I guess, walking. Because if you have to stop time to go do a thing, like you probably can't get like cars to work and stuff. It's true, there could be downsides to being able to split yourself. Let's see. This seems to be the most spicy weapon I can make. This one seems pretty okay for now. What and was the one that you mentioned before, Churcher? It was the Tobi Kadachi, Viper Tobi Kadachi one. I think we could working our way up to Tobi Kadachi. Let's put that on our... Oh, it's already on there. Play Blinks? Blinks the Time Sweeper. I've never heard of this game. You know what? It's probably because Xbox. I did not have an Xbox. Patricia. I'm definitely pronouncing that wrong. Patricia F. Thank you so much for the follow, despite the fact that I'm struggling pronouncing your username. Trish. Oh, I like that. Well, welcome, Trish. Very happy to have you here, too. Can I make any new charm? Offensive charm. Offensive guard. No, I don't have an offensive guard. Clutch Claw. Wound monsters easier, slightly better chance to dropping ammo. Oh, I should make one of these. No, we're not gonna equip it yet though. Sleep functionality enhances sleep functionality. Lets you use sleep coding? Oh, for like arrows? Ooh. Fancy. Late power increases. Temporarily when conditions are met. I don't know what conditions are. Watashi ga kita. Yes. I am here. Or I have come. I have arrived. Weakness exploit? I feel like I have a weakness exploit. We'll use what we're using for now. Seems okie dokie, but what do we have for armor? Ooh, Lumu. Oh, hold on. This is called the Phantasm armor. As a Phantasmagoric cat, I have to see what this looks like. Okay, preview X. Oh my god. I love everything about how this looks. So much. So much. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I want this. I want this so bad. Also, Astral. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm sorry, what am I using here? Okay, how many Lumu stuff can I get? And yes, shapeshifting. Very fun power for sure. Being able to look however you want, or even just like being able to control your body in all these interesting ways. Be like, what if I just had like 3 arms? But like, and then you can solve the problem of, oh, there are 3 cute cats in front of me and I want to pet them all, but I don't have enough hands. Shapeshifting, 3 hands, done. Oh, 4 hands, so you can also take pictures with your phone. Sold. Shapeshifting is awesome. Okay. 2 here too. About Blinks, long story short, time is created in a factory run by presumed millions of humanoid cats. Anomalies in time form crystals that turn into monsters if not collected, and evil pigs try to create and collect the gems for money. That is a fascinating concept. Time being created in a factory? Okay, that sounds really cool. I'll have to check that out later for sure. What am I wearing here? What am I compare? Where's the compare button? This button. No, this button. Right, because if I was previewing it, I can't compare to what I'm actually wearing. Wow. Oh, no wonder I was getting whooped by Paolumu before. These are teeny weeny tiny compared to what I'm wearing. Ooh, I should wear something else. Okay. What does the Lumu set... No, not that. What does the Lumu set give me? Nothing special? Oh, okay. It's probably still okay. I feel like weakness exploit's still pretty solid. Successful plus wide range. You know, maybe should I just put it on because it's pretty? Is that a good enough reason to wear something? Evade window, constitution, poison attack, quick sheath. Ooh. The quick sheath and evade extender is pretty good. I don't hate that. It's actually about the same, but it doesn't look as pretty. They don't have a lot of sleep attacks. What if I just mix and match for now? That's probably what they want me to do, right? Okay. Mix and match. Mix and match. Start with weakness exploit here. Make this here. Put on this beautiful hat. Yes. Though you won't be able to see it because my Wiggler hat is obviously still the best hat, and it's a layered armor. Oh, yeah, Overhaul's quirk. Also really dope. That's the wrong button again. Big performance. Yes. Or do we want poison attack and evade window? Nah, maximum might seems okay. Let's give that a shot. Give me the pretty gloves. Yes. Gorgeous. Now I'm out of slots. Flinch free. Sure. Put me on the flinch free train. Look at this pretty skirt. Okay. That is not a skirt. That looks very weird with my outfit, actually. Well. So it goes. And what else can I wear? The Viper. Yes. Quick sheath. Give me the quick sheath. The quickest of sheaths. This is gonna be the strangest armor ever. I'll have to go and fix this. Evade window, mushroom answers eating. Yeah, evade window is gonna be my guy. Give me that good evade window. Yeah, dude. Okay, the world of My Hero Academia is really, really awesome in that they have all of those like tons and tons and tons of different quirks that you can always have access to. Like, I love how everyone has a quirk, and I love how different they all are. Yeah, this is freaking set layered armor. Yes. Let's be like this. Except for this. Ooh, I kind of like that hat for this. Yeah, let's wear the hat. Let's wear the good hat we just made. Let's keep this. And change colors? Change all? No. Change all. Rainbow. Confirm. Yeah, now we'll change colors as we do stuff. Ish. And now we have to. Unfortunately, the only other downside of this sort of thing is now we have to go in and change all of our decorations. But that's also kind of fun. Because no. This is fine. This, defense lock 4, expert. We'll put it high. Latent power and recovery. I definitely want to try using one of these. Ooh. Super Dave 1961. Thank you so much for the follow. Really, really happy to have you here hanging out with us. And if you also want to answer the question of what superpower would you have if you could have any superpower, you are always welcome. We are talking about My Hero Academia after all, so, you know, quirks are always part of the conversation there. I think I'm gonna go with this for now. And do I have earplugs still? I don't need level 4 earplugs. We should have at least one flinch free, or else, you know, get constantly just knocked over by everything. Ooh, you're gonna be playing Shining Force? Tell me about Shining Force. I don't know anything about it. Oh, and too soon. A gang of pigs called the Tom Tom Gang breaks time too hard in one of the many worlds in Time Factory. The Time Factory watches over and blinks of his own volition, tries to save the world the factory has already deemed beyond saving for the sake of the princess he doesn't know but thinks looks cute. That's a good enough reason to do anything. Plus, Time Factory shenanigans. That sounds pretty nutso. In a good way. Reduces the duration of sleep. Where's, like, my attack? Let's grab prices. Let's grab another big hefty one. Ooh, we could have more flinch free. I don't think we need poison functionality piercing shots, but yeah, let's grab another flinch free. Maybe we don't need flinchies. Maybe we don't need to ever get knocked over ever again. Blade increases duration. Weapons are powered up. Destroyer part breaker. Always fun. Always fun. Latent power flawless. We are not flawless. I wish we were flawless, but we are not going to be flawless. Did already have some evade stuff. Wouldn't be terrible to stick more evade window in there. I usually don't actually have that much trouble with that particular thing. Grants protection against defense down. I don't think we've even gotten that. Let's also just throw this in here. Just throw that big old boy in there. I feel like I should be actually like working on a proper build, but here I am, just like being like, well, that seems good. Well, this seems good. Let's get the health boost though. The health boost though. Health up. It's never bad, but it's also never as good as you wish. And let's put some part breaker. That seems good. And let's and we manage equipment, change equipment, because what we're doing is just gonna save this as a loadout so that we don't have to find it again later when we inevitably mix it up. Did we eat yet? What did we eat? We probably ate. I'll check. I got so involved with all the weapons and stuff. Oh, yeah, we totally ate. All right, let's go. No, go. Yes, depart now. Here we go! Okay. Yeah, there are also, yeah, you're right, a lot of useless quirks in that world too. But I think the way they've talked about it is, for the most part, the useless quirks have a lot more to do with the fact that, like, if you don't train your quirk and figure out what makes it good, it's going to always look like a useless quirk. Which I think is the point of a lot of their stories. Oh, Super Dave, 1961 says, super strength or X-ray vision. Interesting. Why those? Why either of those? Super strength's just a good solid one. Because, you know, ain't nothing ever bad with being strong. X-ray vision. Also definitely useful, but I wonder what kind of situations you imagine. Let's see. Oop, wrong way. Traveling the wrong directions. Let's see. Okay, basically all you know about Shining Force is that it's a tactical RPG and it's supposed to be really good. Oh, well, tactics RPGs are really fun. Aw, thanks. Well, I'm so glad you're gonna come back. You don't have... Go feed your minions. I'm sure they want to be fed very much. Okay, hold on. I was going the wrong way again. Did it move? Did I just, like, get... I think it might have moved. Either that, or I got distracted. It was marketed as the first 2D platformer because you can use the time crystals dropped by time monsters to pause, slow down, rewind, fast forward, even record. Okay, yo, put game, put the name, at minimum the name of that game in the Discord again, because like I can definitely look for it again during the. I can definitely look for it again during the stream, but that sounds like something I really, really also want to check out. Oh, right, I'm gonna take a secret shortcut. Secret shortcut. Secret shortcut. Yeah, actually, X-ray vision would be really useful for a medical professional. That's a good, wholesome reason to have that kind of power for sure. Especially if, like, you know, it doesn't actually have X-rays, so you don't actually, like, hurt the person. I wonder if this... Can you just take me to him? Oh, he's right there. Never mind, Shamos. Never mind, I see him now. He's here. Hello? Pew pew! If I could only get a non-combat power, I would get hyper super regeneration recovery. That's fair. Like, super regeneration recovery seems okay, but like, I'll tell you one thing about that particular power. Super regeneration, if you end up on a show, you're gonna be the guy that gets hurt a lot, because that is like the thing I always think about every time I see that power now. Wait, is this the... Oh no, that's just... Oh wait, he's doing the stabby thing. Ooh, he's doing the stabby thing that he wasn't doing before. Is it really reminding me how to use the clutch claw? Just so you know, use the clutch claw. Clutch claw is the thing. Thanks, game. It thinks I'm not using it enough, I guess, you know, after that last fight, somehow. Yeah, slash. One for All is actually pretty super duper OP, so I don't blame you for wanting to go for that power too. There's a lot of really good superpowers. It's pretty hard to go wrong with a superpower. Oh, yo, that's a really good point too. Yo, 2 here, 2 for sure. If you have quick recovery, you could get swole really quickly. It's very efficient if you're Okay. You know what? I mean, sure, you know what? You would have done really well in anatomy class. It would have helped so much for any sort of pre-med classes you were looking at in high school. Let's take the wholesome angle on that one for sure. Yo, right. I feel you. Creative applications of powers is awesome. It's also why I love hard magic worlds too. Okay, buddy, if you could stop knocking me over, that'd be great. But I have all this extra health. Oh, you know what? I feel like I should definitely make my cat be wearing something else other than Plunderblade. I think that's the other reason I'm having even any kind of struggle with these guys. I think it has a sort of... Oh, okay. Oh, so, okay, so Shining Force is part of like a Sega Classic collection thing. Yeah, I don't think that's cheating. Blah, blah, blah. And there. Oh, Trigia, you get your capture card. You're getting your capture card! Oh, yo. Final Fantasy Tactics. I've also not played that game. Yo, I'm excited to see you start dreaming again, Churcher. Yeah, no, Divinity Original Sin does have a bit of a hard magic system. Kind of similar with Baldur's Gate, just the same because they're using the same engine. But the tactics in that combat are instead very D&D based as well as Divinity based. Okay, telekinesis would be your power of choice now. Oh, yeah. Yo, you know what else I've thought of for telekinesis? I love the idea of a telekinesis where like you could feel, like you can reach out like your, whatever it is in your mind that controls the telekinesis. If you could like reach that out into the world and like feel for items, you could also like see where things are that are supposed to be. You could also like create a shield around yourself with telekinesis. Like a really, really hard control over that. Yeah, you could totally levitate yourself too. So telekinesis, really cool. That's actually, telekinesis is a superpower that I find myself I have in dreams the most frequently. Which means maybe that's the power that if I was gonna have one, that's the one that would happen. Well, I know that My Hero Academia is pulling on a whole lot of inspiration to figure out all their quirks, but yeah, they are really creative about them. I think you'd be surprised the kind of things you'd come up with, though, if you were forced to. Or if you're talking with other people, if, like, specifically coming up with all these different kind of powers is difficult, like, you can always just ask other people, be like, hey, if you could do a thing, what would you do? Yeah, I'm totally not secretly getting ideas from everyone that asks me this question. Yes. I don't know why it's telling me how to do the clutch claw again. Oh, he's asleep. You know what that means. Set him up with a good morning. You ready? You ready, coral pookie poops? And here we boom! Boom! Yeah, that's right. Good morning. How was your sleep, coral pookie pookum? Pookerific. Yes. Yo, world building a magic system is gotta be super duper fun. Ooh, highly recommend. Oh, way too far away. Here, have some thorns. Thorns on you. Thorns on your face. Yeah, you go ahead. You fight with Palumu for a little bit. You know, just have nice things. Wow. Okay. So let's just take these free candies. Alright, Spirit Blade. Spirit Blade 3. Spirit Slash and Special Sheet. EI Slash and you move. This is why we tried so hard to get the combos, and the combos do not try to get us. He straight up left entirely. What a obnoxious chameleon dragon lizard thing. Dude, one day I totally want to make a TRPG. Absolutely. Actually, one day I actually want to make a card game slash LARP. It's like the one project that I've been like toying with in my head forever. Like, I really, because like, you know, like the Pokemon trading card game and like Yu-Gi-Oh, the world and all these things. Worlds where like, you know, children's card games actually determine things. Like, imagine if like you have a magic system where basically all like cards are basically magic items. And you can, in fact, solve problems with these. It's like, well, you know, we used to, like, you know, the magic has evolved over the years. You know, it takes place in, like, a modern fantasy world, so, like, it's more or less effectively current day. But, like, the world with magic. Alright, have a potion. I'm gonna die. That noise. Weird. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes. So the idea is that as a collectible card game, but also a LARP, you could actually have like cards. Yeah, that's what I said. Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like Yu-Gi-Oh! But like it's also something that you can have events for, and you can make. You get two huge bonuses. First bonus, you get to make a card game, which is something that I've always wanted to do. Second bonus is that because you can basically test these games out with these people, and because you can have effects that the cards do that would affect, like, you know, the RP and the narrative, and like you can have cards that have like a one-time use and actually like rip it up afterwards. You know, have people constantly doing these things. You could actually do things where like you could steal these cards from people, because there's no reason you can't put like barcodes on these cards and set them up in a database, so like you also can have like a digital thing for them too. Yes, Yu-Gi-Oh! Believe you, the heart of the cards. It's like, I didn't watch that much Yu-Gi-Oh!, but I watched definitely enough to get that part. I think that's the part that even people who don't watch it remember from Yu-Gi-Oh! Is believe in the heart of the cards. Which is something I used to say all the time when I played Magic the Gathering. Which I don't really play anymore. Because people are salty. I didn't mind Magic Arena though. Magic Arena was pretty fun. Woohoo! Oh, no Hellbreaker for me. Oh, okay. Come on, reposition. Get me in here. Yeah. Phew. What? It's drinking. It's drinking. It's tremoring. Tremors? No! No, don't tremor me! No. No Helmbreaker there either. Well, skill, like RPG style skills is a commodity you could like buy and sell for money. That's pretty cool. That is a pretty cool trick. I love that concept. Now can't reach it. Come on. Let me just get him on the ground. Oh, of course, as soon as I clutch claw to him, he's actually already on the ground. Pew, pew. Okay, fine. 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 It's not like I wanted to, you know, keep fighting with you or anything. Nuh-uh. Everyone would have skills to sell. For sure. You highly underestimate the amount of skills that you have. I guarantee it. Most people do. Alright. Let's go, buddy. Hi-ho, Shamos. Away! Wait, isn't that Barracuda? Hold on. Ooh, nice mount. Alright. Oh, okay, fine, I'll go back to the tail. He's trying to knock me off. No way. Race. Attack. You can't knock me up. You don't have enough badges to train me. You don't have enough badges to train me. Pew pew! Health potion! The main character had the ability to edit and exchange various parameters of skills to make them insanely powerful. Yo, 2 Hero 2, you seem to be the master of finding, like, OPMC stuff. I'm so glad to find other people who appreciate that particular genre. I love me an overpowered main character. Especially when it gives me so many cool ideas to think about. I know he's down right now, but I really can't be fighting him with a yellow sword. Get over there faster. Let's go. Ooh, you can reposition while you're already hanging on? I had no idea. I haven't played very much with the clutch claw other than, you know, press clutch claw to win. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. And miss entirely. It's totally fine. Nothing bad is happening. Nothing bad at all. And of course. Not a bug. Alright. Fine, we'll call the ride guy again. Hello, I'd like to have a monster Uber. Alright, let's go. Monster Uber. Can I sharpen while I'm on? Oh, this is life-changing. I can sharpen while I'm riding another monster. This is the best. This is the best thing ever. Yeah, isn't that true with every monster? No, this guy isn't hard. He just has a lot of health compared to apparently the very tiny amount of damage I have. Did he just leave again? What is happening? Game. Not fighting a tsetse. No, I don't want to. Yes, apparently you can sharpen while riding. I am so blown away by that. That's crazy. Yeah, just dodge all the monster's attacks and then... Oh, he went down. I was actually really hoping I could just, you know, if I went up here that tsetse wouldn't count as aggroing me anymore, but I guess it still does, so here I go. Going elsewhere. I'm gonna try running. What? He was facing the other... Did he just turn around at the last second? There's a similar one where the MC is isekai'd into an alternate world of magic and RPG-esque leveling XP and ends up leveling his class until he can equip multiple classes at once. Oh, I love that. That's so creative. That is so creative. Classless. Classless. Okay, well, if classes or classless, I would have. Either makes sense to me. Yeah. That's right, buddy. Woohoo! Meet my sword. It loves you very much. It wants to be your friend. Sword friend. Friends with me. Spirit round slash end. Of course, that happens again. Let's stick with him. We like cheating. It's not cheating. Temporal Mint is just very really good. Ew. That's a shame. Oh good, we got a tail. No more of your stupid tail hydro pump. No thank you. Your stupid little stompy feet. You just never again. Never again. You are doomed. Believe it. Believe it. That's what I was like one of my least favorite things about that dub, even though I definitely still watch the Naruto dub, makes it believe it. One of the many reasons I usually prefer subs. That, plus, you know, being like, no, I'm totally listening to Japanese, which is true. I mean, it's not true. It's just also definitely true that the amount of actual tangible value I get from it is a bit lesser. I wish I could actually be one of those people who learns another language just by watching shows and stuff, but like, man, I get so into the subtitles that like I don't even hear anything. And my listening skills are so terrible with every language I've ever studied so far. So, my listening skills in English aren't perfect either. Naruto is definitely a classic. You might end up liking it for sure. It was certainly a lot of fun back in the day. But you know what? Give it a shot. I tried watching it again recently and I was surprised how old it looked. Not in a bad way, just like I was really surprised. I thought that it had come out way more recently, or that like, you know, I remember shows looking much nicer. It's amazing how that works, huh? And I didn't even watch it when it like first came out. I actually mostly read the manga back then because I didn't really have like ways to watch that show. Oh, he's limping. Oh, finally. It only took me like 20 minutes. Whew. Yeah, we really gotta... I really gotta get some better weapons. I'll just have to fight more of the master rank monsters and see what I can get. Yo, right? Did you get a craving for some jelly donuts by watching the old Pokemon anime? Yeah. Which reminds me, definitely gotta be one of the things I do for the art stream. Jelly donut costume. At least make a concept doodle for it. I'm like nervous excited for that stream because I really hope it goes well, but at the same time I'm like, I've never like doodled in front of people before. So this should be interesting. Hopefully. Actually, yeah, that's entirely the hope. I hope it's interesting. That's all I want. Alright, let's put down a pitfall trap here. And just, you know, take this guy home for later. Got him. Oh,
これで
I think he was much harder the second time.
やっぱり礼儀
Which is weird. He should have been easier. But it does not help that the B button does not, it doesn't work except for when it does, which makes even less sense. Whew. Yep. The praise. Fungiform, evasion, jewel 4. Oh, mushroomancer and nothing. Okay, interesting. Fascinating. I could eat mushrooms in the field. Heard some retrospective on, realized how much the later parts of Naruto fly in the face of world building. Yeah. Oh, I think we actually kind of talked about it before too. We mentioned something about how like Naruto is really good, but they kind of like not so much jump the shark, but they just kind of like kept going. Oh, it's doing the thing where it's auto going through the. Okay, but I saved words from slightly out of the. Hey, that got your attention. Anyway, rest up and.
役に立てたようでよかったわ。
Controller, why?
それじゃセリエナに行きましょう。
I thought I had fixed it. To be fair, I didn't actually do anything to fix it. It just was fixed last time. Nothing makes sense. No Rider Safari. Take all. Thank you. We'll send out some more Tail Riders. Yeah. The premise of Pokemon is really nice. I still want a Pokemon. Okay. Alright. Pokemon fans. What's your favorite Pokemon / what's your favorite starter? Because it's hard to pick a favorite Pokemon, but it might be a little less difficult to pick a favorite starter Pokemon. Research or gathering. I don't even know what the research stuff does. Or Frost Reach. Yeah, you know what? Just whatever you do, just get into that Frost Reach. Give me stuff. Garbodor and Totodile. Garbodor. You are the first person who has ever even implied Garbodor being your favorite. Wow. Okay, why? I want to know why Garbodor. Miss Magius. Oh yeah, Miss Magius is really good. I love ghost type Pokemon. They're my favorite. Workshop. Let's go back to the workshop. See what if we can craft anything cool now. How about now? Always a question. Okay, forge equipment, weapons. Maybe forge. Let's see. What have we got? Teetsies. But we don't really care about the Teetsies. Oh yeah, I think really we gotta get the Tobikadachis. Yeah, the Kadachos. I guess we could kind of relate to Critter. I mean, I think it's there's nothing wrong with it, Pokemon. It's just that you're the first person who said they liked it. Yeah, we should fight the Toby. Yeah, we should fight the Toby. We should make sure we have something that's ready to upgrade into it, or just get him until we can just forge this. Also like Meowth. Meowth is great. Scorbunny also was adorable. Oh, Fennekin I think might actually be my favorite starter. Like, not necessarily how it evolves. Well, no, I don't mind that either. But like, it's a Fennec Fox and it's fire. It's so cute. My favorite Pokemon is actually the Sword Ghost Boy and all of his evolutions, though the baby version of it is the cutest. I love all Ghost Pokemon. Ghost Pokemon are my favorite. Oh, Clawmeow's so good too. They're so good. See, the start of Naruto is about the titular underdog overcoming the talented and privileged with raw effort, fighting with strategy and subtlety rather than power, but then it turns out Naruto is the most talented and privileged of all. Yeah, a story about ninjas devolves into Kaiju Dragon Ball. Well, I wouldn't even say devolves. It was never really about ninjas even in the beginning. There was always they were ninjas in orange jumpsuits. Like, they were never really ninjas. It was always magical, like, ninja is just what they use for wizard, effectively. Fight wizard. What? I mean, I agree with certain aspects of that for sure. But, on armor? Ooh. upgraded Mon armor. Wait, we gotta get the cat armor. Okay, obviously we're silly. We should have been looking at this from the hold on, ghost set. Space, a space cat, a space cat, a space cat. Okay, sorry, we gotta make this ghost thing, actually. Hold on, this is necessary. This is not optional. Once you use Garbodor in a Black Nuzlocke, and she's... Yeah, actually, no, the Garbodor is not a badly sighted Pokemon. Oh, and yes, to here too, I also loved Hunter x Hunter. Fantastic anime. Alright, you need to wear this, cat. Ninja's base of Kuroko. Oh, yeah, stagehands. Yes. Often that is true. Look at this spooky boy. I love this. I love this so much. Look at them. I love it. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy. You're so cute. You're so cute. Okay. Full armor socks? Mega Man. Wait. Okay, hold on. We can preview this. X to preview. What? It's actually like a blocky Mega Man. That's so weird. Weird. Okay. You don't have anything for me, sir. I will be moving on. Oh, Suicune was really fun too. Such a pretty Pokemon. I do love it. Assigned optional. Wait, am I all out of assigned stuff? Hold on, what did you want me to do then? Head to Selenia. That's what. Time to go to Selenia. Selenia. Yes. Indeed. Yeah, Kakashi and Zabuza spending like an entire minute. Yeah. Was that? Yeah, that was the strongest attack originally on. Okay, yeah, dude. Way back when. Like way back. I learned the Naruto hand symbols. Now, I obviously don't remember them anymore, and I don't know, and I just liked it. Oh, though, actually, on a similar note, the hand magic stuff. Oh, okay. Hitter's been using stuff. Sounds like they came across a Barroth for investigation. Here, I'll read you her report. Look how nice her handwriting is. I have investigation survey. Barroth will shelter until safe, then continue work. Work will be delayed, but everything's under control. Sure, they're fine, right? Yes, they are. But just to be sure, I'm going to ask you to take care of that Barroth. Our camp will only cover so much. After all, camping on the cold has its limits. Make sure to do that before anything else. I haven't had to do that in a while. Oh, 迎えに来る. Go and come back. Or go and fetch. Yeah, okay, I actually love Digimon a lot. You going to go off an empty stomach? Yes. Trapping the trasher. Yes, please. I will feed you, you silly human. Chef's choice custom platter. Oh, here you go. Make some delightful food for you. Yeah. Tails are just one of the hand seals. Interesting. Well, if you hang out during that stream, I will be taking suggestions from the audience. In fact, I will be prioritizing suggestions from the audience in a lot of ways. It is a shame you cannot play as Grandma Cat or a cat in general. My favorite Digimon was Renamon. My second favorite Digimon was Gatomon. Though I have actually an interesting mixed love of both, because one of my friends and I, when we were young, we both, like, she loved Renamon even more than I did. So I was like, okay, you have Renamon, I have Gatomon, right? But nowadays, it's definitely Renamon. Renamon's definitely my favorite. So the loves change over. What? No! That's just, okay, look, this is why I avoid those parts of the internet. No, I just like foxes. I just like foxes a lot, and cats. Cats and foxes, I just like them. They're just cool and neat, and I like monsters. Plus, you know what? Honestly, there's nothing wrong with being a furry, even though I'm not a furry. There's nothing wrong with that. They can do whatever they want to do, so long as they're not, like, randomly subjecting others to the weird parts of it. That's pretty much it, you know? Get defensive because it's weird. See? Look. There's... Like, it's really easy to... Yeah. The thing is, it's really easy to, like, shit on the fandom of those sort of things. The same way it's easy to be like shit on like bronies and anime fans and all that stuff. But like there's nothing wrong with any of those fans, but there's just some weirdos who also happen to like those things that make the people who like them go, that's true of most fandoms. It's just, I don't know, easier to find in some than others. Yeah, see, right? But like, what if instead we're like, okay, yeah, there's some people, but like we could be like, oh, I don't like that person or that particular portrayal of the thing, but maybe there's just nothing wrong with like being a furry or liking anime or Naruto or, which is an anime, yes, I know, but anime, Naruto, My Little Pony, Steven Universe. I know gemstones are a thing now. I found out because the internet is a very, very interesting place indeed. But Blizzard Blitz, that sounds cool. Hunt a Barioth. I don't really want to hunt one of these things. What if I look at my optional quests for a little bit? That seems okay. Slay 10 wolves. You know, what if we have ourselves just a nice, relaxing quest? Let's have a nice, relaxing quest. Yes, it's true. Gemstones are a thing. I actually really like Steven Universe. I watched all of it except for I didn't finish Future. It's a very good show. Yes, most people who make fan art are very over-designed, but the thing is, man, we've all been 13 before. Man, back when I was 13, like the half demon, half angel. Her hair, half black, half white. Like, that was like the cringe cool back then. And I say cringe cool because I was 13 and I thought that was super cool. And it happens. Like, 13-year-olds can be 13. It's okay. We can let them be 13. Most of my stuff when I was 13 was just poorly designed and over-designed. Yes, we do like generalization, but it's actually something we should all work to maybe do a little less. We can be nice to people. And I can defend people of certain fandoms without being part of that fandom. Also true. Or at least, you know, the concept of being a fan is... There's nothing wrong with it. No, not the demon... Well, I guess the demon drug. But ideally, what I was trying to get was a hot drink. Hot drinks. Talking about heaty beverages. Not that we need much. Fighting bugs. Yeah, I barely remember being 13. But, like, I remember it. I remember being into... I unfortunately have old doodles of things that I drew when I was 13. So in some ways, I can't really forget how cringy I was. So sometimes it's nice if instead you threw all those things away into the sun forever. What's my cat? That's the beetle. Yes, the rhyme beetle. No rhyme nor reason does this beetle exist. Yeah, the pacing of the show of Steven Universe was pretty interesting. Steven Universe Future went really quickly. But, like, I like how they actually, like, managed to make the... I think they actually made the story satisfying and have a really nice conclusion, which is really difficult to do. They're on your DSi. I never doodled on the Nintendo DS, that's for sure. Hey. Wolg, 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 Wolg boy, Wolg. Did you get him? Yeah. You know, it's like weirdly harder to kill the small monsters just because like all of your attacks are definitely meant for like big boys. It's not that bad if I just like press the key, the special smash button. But yeah. Let people enjoy things. Yeah, so long as it's not illegal or harmful, actually. Also, letting people enjoy things doesn't mean that you have to, like, let them, like, you don't have to, like, pretend you like it. Just to, like, let them enjoy things. Oh, the Bonboro. No thanks, buddy. I'm here on a really chill mission for slaying wolves. Flip note, Hatena. I don't know. I don't know what this is. Is that a drawing game? Or like, was that just like an app in the Nintendo DSi? I actually didn't have a DSi. That's the one I skipped. Wait, hold on. Wait, these are Gajakas. I'm sorry, I thought you were wolves, but now I kind of have to finish what I started, I think. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know what? I'll just leave. I'll just leave. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. Animation software on the DSi. Ooh. Mining outcrop. Boop. Oh, I see the Gajakas are not done with me. Look, man, it's cool. We we're just leaving. Just heading out. Don't even trip, dog. Don't even trip. Whoa, one you could share notes with other people. Oh, I get it. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I did not have those. I also didn't really have an internet thing that would work with a DSi, even if I did have one. I know this because when I tried to get internet to work on my DS, I had to, like, convince my parents to, like, let me mess with a router, and they weren't keen on it. So I ended up, of course, you know, being me, I ended up doing it anyways and just not telling them. Because I understood technology way more than they did. Oh, yeah, right. Don't think too hard about being 13. It's what, but like, you know what? If you do, if you think too hard about, if you end up like accidentally thinking too hard about what it was like when you were 13, take a moment and instead think of how many people are 13 right now. Think about those people and the compassion you can have for them, because they have to deal with it. And compassion also doesn't mean you necessarily, like, you can just let them get away with stuff, though. Because, like, man, I honestly kind of wish I had someone to tell me, like, hey, just so you know, you're gonna really regret some of the things that you're doing. Or saying. That would have been nice. Dude, it really does. Most of the time, being a kid sucks. Like, there's a lot of people who are like, man, being a teenager was the best. Being a kid was the best. Kids have it easy. And, like, I didn't like my childhood, so. Luckily, that was all before I figured out that I was actually shapeshifting Jellycat. You know, you gotta take on a form to blend in with the local, you know, population, so. Right? Yeah, just go back in time and just be like, no. I also want to go back in time and, like, tell myself, like, hey, man, everything's gonna be okay. Because I know that's hard to believe. A cringe singularity. Yes. I think, you know what? That might be a really good way to describe it. Like, you do kind of reach a cringe singularity, and sometimes it's when you kind of look back at yourself a little bit, or you realize, you know what? I don't want these latch berries. Get out of here. What's this? Excite room. You know what else I don't want? These bottles. I don't need them. I still need like 2 more wolgs. Yeah, more excite shrooms. I don't even know what I could do with excite shrooms. They're exciting. It's true. Cringing at your past self definitely shows you how much you've grown. Oh yeah, no, Gold Clover, you've already been doing such, like, dude, already from what I've seen, you've been doing such a solid job with your V-streamer, V-cosplay thing. I super duper looking forward to it. I know Luke had us too. More bones, more bones. Wow. Yeah. I mean, hey, honestly, I'm sure while that was a really difficult experience to go through here too, probably really helped, you know, the shape the cooler and better person you are today. Or just cool and better person. Like I said, I think y'all pretty cool. That's been my experience. No, I don't want to swap these items. No. Don't put down yes, leave the item. Just leave it. Just leave it there. Fine. I'll just get rid of these. It's not like I need them or anything. You know, actually, I haven't really cringed so much about the stuff that I've been obsessed with these years. Oh yeah, for sure. I totally understand. Yeah, man, let me know in the Discord when you're streaming. I will do everything I can. Like, I'm really busy these days, but I will do everything I can to just, yes, leave the item. I will do everything I can to give it a good watch. There's the wolves. These are the last wolves I need. Yeah. I think also is the... I'm just pressing all the buttons. Just die. 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 Why are you hard to kill? These things are surprisingly spicy. Alright. None of them? Wow. I need a better weapon. Pew! Pew pew! Aw, yeah, man. Dude, first and foremost, Kevin, you definitely take care of yourself. When streaming will be there for you when you are healthy and feeling good and also not completely overwhelmed with dealing with work and trying to heal up. Dude, right? I wish they weren't so vicious. I would love to just capture one of these things and take it home with me. But no, see, just nothing. It just, they deal 2 damage to them. It's true. Yeah. Yep. Honestly, I think if people don't regret at least some parts of their childhood, then like you might consider the kind of person you are now. I think it's necessary for that growth. No, I don't want the herb. Quest complete. Ah, nice, relaxing quest. Either that or their time frame. Yes, that's also possible. They can always be VIP fun freight ticket. Ooh. I did not expect myself to get a cool ticket. What's this? What's this? What's this? Crisis expert? Nice. That's a good combo. I like that. I'll just take that. Yeah, Bakugo never shared in childhood. Okay, well, anime characters get a cool pass where they don't have to do that. And, like I said, it's really like take a look at the kind of person you are these days. But yes, walking on glass and trying to please everyone, also not super healthy. We're talking about a lot of serious stuff today, and I'm okay with it. But it's kind of surprising. Sometimes that's what Mondays are like. Let's just eat now so we don't forget later. Yep. You know what? Yeah, actually, you're right. I agree. Ooh. Belly rub the dog or chin scratch the dog? Depends on the dog. I would honestly probably try chin scratches because I hang out with cats so much more often that I like do the thing where I like slow blanket dogs, and like I think they are okay with that, but it's still like right, dogs aren't cats. They like different things. Whoops. Okay. Let's try the Blizzard Blitz now that we've done a simple thing. What's the worst thing that could happen? What's the worst thing that could happen? Manage item. Less minimal cap. Indeed. Indeed. Sell all trade-in items. Yep. Cool. You basically stole your grandpa's dog. Dude, that's like a great feeling. Ooh. You know what we never did with this particular character? We never did this thing, which is super weird, but it's really exciting and kind of fun to watch, so let's do this. Steamworks. Aww. Your dog likes getting his ears scratched. Rebirth OPMC stories. Yes, to here too, you read a lot of stories, and that's awesome. Just, I need you to know that it's gonna take me ages to get caught up on those, but I still like hearing about them all. What kind of powers is Steamworks? That'd be you, Hunters. Let's see your order for the help. Do your chores to earn the Steamworks. Press the buttons. Press the buttons in random orders. Help the Steamworks. Yes. Start. Alright, hammer on whatever button you like in whatever order. Alright, let's do this. Buttons. 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 Okay. And we had to here to confirm that the buttons are in fact completely random. Yes. Yes, I'm aware. Yes, just give me the buttons. 3, 8, A, X, Y, Y, A, X. Jackpot, give it to me. Give me the jackpot. Give it to me. Give me the jackpot. Give me the jackpot. I should just press them in the same order every time, since apparently that's just kind of like, that's just always gonna work. Wait, really? You were obsessed with the dog whisperer? I've heard mixed reviews about him. Like how some of his methods like aren't nearly as forever truths. Not what is it? We've learned some of his methods don't work as well as we thought they originally did, but like honestly, I'm sure he still has lots and lots of really good advice and had. I like Jackson Galaxy, who's the guy he's the cat daddy. The cat daddy. Be my favorite. I'm not ruining your heroes. He's awesome. It's just that like we have even more information nowadays about how dogs are trained, and some of the things that he knew have changed. That's it. It's like, all right, felines lending a paw. Look at these good happy cats. Look at them, yeah. Meow 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 meow. Thanks for the help, furballs. That's a good. Those are some good dog stories. I like this. I like this very much. Yes, I did notice after I had already been smashing the buttons randomly that the cats were in fact trying to help. And I was ignoring them for like half the time, and then I realized I was being dumb. Whoops. Look at all these items. Look at all these items I am getting. This is absolutely insane every time, and I love it. Here it goes. Whoa! What's happening? The Steamworks! He's so excited. These cats are so excited. It was the handler the first time. I knew it for sure. She had the devil costume and we're like, who's that? His nose has jiggle physics? What? I'm staring. I'm looking for it. Uh-oh. It's gonna explode. Oh god, it does! It has jiggle physics! Nostalgia is a great feeling. I feel nostalgia for like every Pokemon game, etc., etc. Alright, let's do it again. But I think there's a thing where you can just like, no. Yeah, if you hold down a button, it'll automatically just go. I think this is good. This is great. And it's gonna go way faster. The machine's on fire in a good way. It's going crazy. Look at the pits. What? Yes, the nose is a very good use of jiggle physics. Just like my ears. The best jiggle physics. The best jiggle physics that character animator has to offer. Plus, you know, a lot of parameters I've had to deal with. Good. Systems back to normal. Best not push it. No, let's push it. Push it. Push it. Give me the goods. Give me. Yes. I would like the cats to help me again. Bring back the cats. I need them. Jiggle physics? Is that even jiggle? Well, I guess that's technically jiggle physics. I wouldn't even put the word jiggle in there, just like for like cloth and stuff, just like physics. I've never played Dark Souls. This is gonna be, y'all are gonna find out so many games that I've never played. Just forever, every day is a new day of, I've never heard of X game, I've never played X game. But hey, that's part of why I'm streaming in the first place, to catch up on all these experiences I've missed and to hear about them from you guys. Pew 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 pew! Oh, you know what? No, that's probably for another day. Xenoblade playthrough. Well, I'm still trying to get through Monster Hunter, to be fair. Smash Bros. What's that? No, I played Smash Bros. I have played the Smash Bros. I own the Smash Bros. I'm not usually that bad. Play Klonoa Door to Phantomile for a nice little short game. Ooh, felines. All right, cats. E, Y, X, Y, X, A, Y. Yes. Choo choo. Overdrive. Nose jiggle physics. Screaming. Yes. I like how even the serious handler gets excited about the scene works. I don't know why. Just keep throwing things into the fire. Yeah, I will literally never be able to unsee those jiggle physics on the snooze. Oh, it's gonna explode again. Pew pew! There we go. Explosion! Alright, now, back. B is the back button. We have gathered so many things. Good, yes. The cats have a billion different bird marks by now. No, they're immortal and precious beings, and nothing bad can ever happen to them. Oh, does this guy have questos for me? I just running through it really quickly. Alright. That's alright. I didn't need the flavor text anyways. I guess. Oh, she wants me to do a Toby Kadacho. Gathering Hub. Can't go to the Gathering Hub here? Huh. Weird. I like having optional questos. This is very creepy. Alright, let's go. Alright, Spooky Cat. Also, I had a great idea, and I'm going to deal with it later, but I'm going to bring... Beerus is going to be Jellybean. I will be bringing Jellybean into the... You can switch... What am I doing? Why am I doing this? Yeah. Thank you, Serious Hunter Lady. The Game Boy Advance was a great system for RPGs. Not that I had a lot of Game Boy Advance... Okay, now I know I was going in there. I had not set up the equipment thing to have hot drinks on here just yet. And that is something that is not optional in this zone. Hot drinks, hot drinks, hot drinks. Here you are. Give me the hot drinks. Thank you very much. 3 seems pretty good. And manage items, this, and register, load out a lesson cap. Yep, let's do overwrite. Correct. Phenomenal. Oh, I haven't played Golden Sun either. Actually, no, I played like the beginning of Golden Sun, but then promptly did not. Yeah, dude, same. I played like a tiny bit of it and then nothing else. Oh, and Palico. Right, we need to give the Palico a better weapon. No, we're not leaving him behind. Can we change the Palico weapon? Can we change the Palico weapon in here? The true OGs remember the Bible game? That's kind of true. That's kind of true. Okay. All right, Plunder Blade Choral Orchestra. Let's give you the Meowlotov cocktail. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go explode things. Don't you just love explosions, kitty kitty cat? Doesn't everybody love explosions? Actually, free stuff. Free stuff. This is right. That's usually because they could just give me hot drinks, but I'd rather have it as part of my thingy-majiggy. I never had. Yes. Oh, and yeah, absolutely true here too. Their fur, as they are perfect and immortal palico beings, their fur just grows back like shark teeth, but instantly though. Actually, wait, fur just grows back normally. They don't even need to be like shark teeth. Entire childhood's Pokemon. Yeah, most. Yes, actually, I did not get given a lot of games. So mostly I just had a couple of I had Pokemon and I had Kirby and a couple of games like that. And those are really the few games that I had. I had a couple Digimon games actually. They weren't bad. I really liked Digimon World for the DS. I don't remember which one, but I liked it. Hey buddy, you just yeah, cool. I'm glad he's just ready to ignore me. Oh, Explorers of Sky was a game I didn't finish, but really enjoyed the parts of it that I did play. I like the not Explorer, what's that series called? Mystery Dungeon. I like the Mystery Dungeon series in general a lot, actually. I've had really good experiences with it. Old claw marks. Okay, I need those claw marks. Tales of Fantasia. Also didn't play that one. I also wasn't allowed to play as many video games as I wanted to back in the day. Mostly because oh, you'll rot your brain. You'll turn it into jelly. Well, joke's on them. My brain was always jelly. Nyak, 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 nyak. Ooh, a Frosty Lad. An Elder Dragon Frosty Lad? Oh, no. Tracks of an Elder Dragon. I was not forced to play outside, but they did try to encourage it. Hello. Look at this boy. Ooh, he's a saber-tooth boy. Ooh, I wonder what he's like. I like this guy. He's a frosty lad. He is an armor skin. Yeah, we're taking drugs now, everyone. Doing it live. Live drugs. But don't do drugs, kids, unless they're demon drugs, in which case it's totally fine and not drugs at all. It's medicine, demon medicine. Really? You're one of those? Get him. Oh, you remember this monster from Ultimate? Uh-oh. Honestly, I think that should concern me. Alright, so you got weakness in the face. Oh, and hip thrusts. Hip checks. This guy hip checked him. American anti-drug commercials. Yes, they really are. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. It's all the ones that I've seen on the internet are really funny. Pew 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 pew. Oh, that's super true. Though you know who has the best commercials? Japan. Japan has the best and funniest commercials. They're all absolutely ridiculous and really entertaining. Plus, blew my mind when I started watching Japanese TV. I don't know why it blew my mind, but it just did. Realizing that they have advertisements for manga. I don't know, for some reason, I just, never considered that as a possibility. Ooh, this guy is probably have to go fight some other monsters to get some other gear first before I try to tango with this bad boy. Unless I get lucky. Hey, you know, fingers crossed, maybe we'll get lucky. Yeah, I chose a good time to dodge that. Take off. Off. Man. Take it off. 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 Come on. Where is it? Take it off. Yo, yeah, also, yeah, other countries apparently have, like, one big long commercial break instead of, like, just a crap ton of random commercial breaks in the middle of the show. And dude, I'll tell you what happens. I don't watch TV like that. I stream everything. I go with Netflix. Because you know what Senior Netflix does? He does not give me commercials. Wow. Wow. Big ouch. Whew. Whew. Let's put down a cleanser booster right here. That seems good. That seems nice. Tail! Hello, sir, yes. Have you heard the good news of Give Me Your Tail? Clearly you have. I see myself out. And pick up one of these. Alright. Yes. Okay, this guy. Gotta learn new moves. Gotta pay attention. Gotta learn new moves, gotta pay attention, and yeah, you know, I will get him. Did he get him? Maybe I should have picked a different, cat version, cat weapon, but, please, no, please, no. I haven't played the Fire Emblem games either. I owned a couple, I think I owned like 2 of them. Please let me have my potion. I need to heal, please. Apparently I should have brought the Vitality Mantle instead of this one. Yeah, piss off the Gajakas. Okay, piercing pod. He's running away. I've heard... I don't think any of the Fire Emblem games are known for being easy, at least. You know? Oof. I feel like this guy. This is the kind of guy who really wants me to do some land. Tries to hit check his way to victory, and I can do darting. Maybe also if we get some research from him, we can do this properly and actually like take resistances to the things that he does. Ice resistance would be pretty good, yes. That would be pretty solid. Wind resistance, not bad at all. And Nullberry instead of the other thing that I grabbed. The cleanser booster was probably mostly for Viper Toby. Also, yes, I will struggle. Very, very true. Yeah, okay. Leave me. No. Oh, no. Yes, pay attention to Jellybean. No, Jellybean, not me. 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 Ooh. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's get something other than the cleanser booster. Let's try that. Change equipment. Instead of the cleanser booster, have the Vitality Mantle. That seems good. Or do we have an iceberg? Ooh, iceproof mantle, actually. Let's try that. This guy's very ice. Maybe. Can we change our decorations here? No, we can't. That is not an option. That's probably for the best. Okay. Alright, start by having the hot drink. Take a Paula's to recuperate. Hot drink. Demon drug. Chef's choice platter. Oh, I'm glad this handler can cook well too. She's nice. I like her. Yeah, look at his food. Huh. Interesting. I've never played a game with a no resets thing. No, you know what? I kind of have actually on stream though. Like I like playing that way on stream. Like you did what you did. Own it. That's how I like streaming. But when I actually play, I'll usually do whatever I can to just be as best as possible. Okay. Running along. Trying so hard to beat this monster. This icy saber-toothed boy. Yeah, games. I don't mind playing difficult games at all, but well, not at all. I don't mind playing difficult games, but I also don't like playing games that are just trying to frustrate you for the most part. I think it's also double super interesting that people play games in very different ways and get very different things out of it. I've already learned a lot about that while listening, chatting with you guys. Get your boot cheeks back here, but not in a way that'll hurt. Him the business. Oh, and max potion for me. Max potion, max potion, max potion, max potion, max potion. Ah, buddy. Well. Looks like I'm stuck here with this. Do I have an ancient potion? No, hold on. I don't need an ancient potion. I don't need it. I don't need it. Well. Okay. Hot drink. Hot drink. Sit in the hot springs. Get the buff from that. Put on some... You know what, actually? I know what's gonna happen here. This isn't gonna work. We will return. We will return from this quest. We will come back to this bury off when we are ready. Because now that we are here in Iceborne, we can't just slam jam our way through the story anymore. We have to do this properly. We have to do this the proper monster hunter way. We have to learn about our enemies. We have to increase our levels. We have to get better armor and better weapons and all these things. And this is how the game is meant to be played. We got lucky with all the starter gear that they give you now, but this is what it's supposed to be. And the frustrations of it, it's part of the game. So let's see what we are going to look for. So what kind of armor do we want? We want probably as high up the tree as we can get. Clockwork armor. Mission alchemy. Raise the maximum level bombardier skill. Interesting. Not necessarily something we want. So let's see. These are skills that are situationally useful. These are skills that could be very useful. Fun freight ticket. Don't know what these things come from, but this is clearly the best armor that we can have access to. But also, that's really nice looking. Well, tremor resistance, sleep attack, guard. Weakness exploit, wide range maximize sleep attack, sleep resistance. Windproof, master mounter, artillery, so much. Wrathian essence, what does that do? Extend the duration of your poison's effect on monsters. Oh, interesting. Antonoth dominance. Increases the stamina cap. That's also interesting, but we're not doing nearly as much of that as we would have thought. So what do we try to go for? Probably mostly weapons. So let's go fight a Toby. Or rolls are rolls. Gunner armor doesn't exist? I mean, you have armor for... Oh, yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. Like, gunners used to have their own special armor. Yeah, no, I'm actually really glad that they don't do that. Wow, I'm actually even more so surprised that that was a thing that they did, apparently. All right. Let's eat. And now... Never get hit works 100% of the time. That's not even true, because you could run out of time if you never get hit. You could not do enough damage. Okay. So let's look at the quests that we have access to. We have plenty of optional quests. Plenty. Capture Biotidas. Deliver 20 young butterbirds. Hunt a Grey Jaggeress. Well, let's look for the one that lets us fight. There we go. Toby Kadachi. This is the one we gotta fight first. Let's get this guy. Sure, if we start here, we'll get there easier. So, Camp 11. Make sure that we manage our items correctly. Yep. I thought so. That away. Though I don't mind having it just in general around for the inevitable. And here. Oh, actually, oh no, we get to talk to this guy. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, ecologist. Research levels? Really? Did we not get any research levels on our new friend? Did we go to the berry off? Nothing. Nothing. We know nothing. Nothing. You know, no, I want to know that we know. Prove to me that we know nothing. Okay, so Barioth, Nightshade Palamute, the Viper Toby Kadachi. Nothing. Snow White thing, it uses ice attacks. As you can see, in this part of the game, you can actually look at, like, where its weak points are. Yeah, for sure. Thanks so much, as always, for stopping by, Kevin. We'll see you later, and also on the Discord. And good luck, and really, really, really hoping you feel better soon. And really, Gompre, I think you got this, buddy. It's very weak to thunder. And Toby's probably weak to... Also still weak to... Wow, this new Toby's weak to thunder? Dang. Alright. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep using this sword. This is a sword I have. Wait, you use the right stick to attack in the first Monster Hunter game? Huh. Huh. Well, that's a bit too much. That's a bit much. This game, well, the older games are probably slower paced, but like, I wouldn't say that this game is like super duper fast paced either. And I'll tell you what we will be doing here. I think we should put him back on Plunderblade duty. No, actually, you know what? He can keep that. We can take the Iceproof Mantle and pick something else. Vitality, Gilly, Challenger, Bandit, Fireproof Temple, Evasion, Impact, adds a stun effect, Immunity, Apothecary. Do we have a Thunderproof Mantle? Yeah, we do. We actually do. Let's use a Thunderproof Mantle. Or just generic Vitality Mantle's pretty good too. Alright, Ghost Kitty, let's go. Ghost Jelly Bean. Whee! Whee! Alright. Off we go. Hunting down Toby Kadachi. Master rank Toby. He's got a masterful electric squirrel tail. But we're still gonna kick his butt. Yeah, I'm not surprised that a control scheme would drop as quickly as possible because that's a bit unintuitive. I like the current control scheme. Pretty heckin' satisfying. Whee! Hunting down electric squirrel. Ah! Not trying to slide. Ooh, there he is. Can't roar me off, you now. You can do that though, I guess. You're right. Let's start with the temporal mantle. Silly us. I guess he could just leave. Fine. Fine. I'll just chase after you with while taking drugs. No problem. No problem. Wait, really? Monster Hunter was a thing because of multiplayer? I mean, it's an amazing multiplayer game. Like, holy crap, amazing, but like, wow, wow, wow. I definitely did not expect that at all. Yeah, nope, you're still here with me. As a matter of fact, you and me were stuck here together. Wrong button combo. Pew pew! Yeah. Slash slash. Stabby stabby. Well, luckily for me, I can do whatever I want. Yeah, just hang out next to the Wrath of Meow. Do it. Yeah. You aim that thing, kitty cat? I will get used to his attacks again. I'm missing all that extra vitality I used to have, though. That was really nice. One really, really nice thing about the Volzok style armor. Shoo! Ooh, stun. Need this. Definitely need to parry before I get paralyzed. There we go. Yeah, you can't just leave. I mean, apparently he can, but like, you think you could just... He thinks you could just walk away from me. And it's unfortunately how true that is. Resident Evil Outbreak Auto Modelista. Those were the online games. I don't know that other one. Resident Evil I know about. But, huh. I mean, a great way to advertise online gaming for sure, but with awesome games like that. Yeah, your stupid tail, real easy to hit, buddy. You should maybe try putting that tail somewhere else. You know, like not in such an obvious position. And also, I hate your tail. Another fun fact of tracking flies in the world. Oh, yeah. That one I actually remember from the, like, 10 minutes of the 3DS game I tried to play, where there were no scout flies, and I'm like, oh boy. So much different when you're actually trying to hunt down a monster. Like, wait, is that the monster? Is that the thing I was looking for? Is that the thing? Come on. Such a wiggly, zappy boy. Yeah, got you long ways down, you stupid. Ow! Ooh, Whoops. Whoops. Gotta climb back up. Climb back up. Because I did not mean to fall down. Oh, he followed us. Okay, sure. Sure. We can fight down here. That's fine. Oh. Oh, that's true. Due to the limitations of the system, I bet they really couldn't have more than one monster in any area anyways, yeah. Okay, you know, the Thunderblade's really getting me. I should use the military after all. If I could. Man, I'm really struggling with this compared to the Guardian armor I had. Maybe that Guardian armor has some stuff that I should really consider putting back on my system. Or I was already struggling with it before. It's much more obvious now. I wonder. We could definitely serve to get some more defense. You know what? And perhaps in between some of these questos, I'll just take more of a look at. Not in between the quests. In between sessions, I'll take a look at that stuff. Ooh, that's also possible. I might be paying a bit more attention to the struggles that I'm having. That's always possible. Rate a ride. Take me. Take me so I can sharpen while moving. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Who's a good Jagras? Who's a good Jagras? We're a good Jagras. Yeah, give me more of those footprints. Yeah, I'll take the herb. Oh yeah, lots of free stuff here. Nah, the other ones really did not feel nearly this difficult. I didn't run so much into the time issues for a while. I'll definitely compare what I am using now versus what I was using before, but it's also possible that it's just like, really just like master rank is really just, phew, like a huge big deal, which is good. Yeah, hang out in the rat with me out. Just hang out right here. Yeah. That's true. You know, it really is more like what I even vaguely remember from playing before. Not that I ever got to Iceborne or Master Rank before, but, you know, before those were a thing, running into time limits, much more common. No, you weren't looking. Oh, sweeping the tail. Rude. So rude. Temporal mantle for the win. I really do love temporal mantle. And that's flashy. That's flashy. Ooh. Oh yeah, and there's a bigger wasp in the tree over there. Slash. Seriously, tree. Your ground slash. That's the tree. Yeah, I slashed. And apparently I did the other one, so we'll just let. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I don't know how he fell asleep, but I'll take it. Hey, barrel bombs. Ready. Ready for the good wake ups, buddy. Wait, did it go off? Now's my chance. What did it get trapped in? And why am I getting attacked by Gajagas? Oh, that's probably what put him to sleep. Gajagas. Ha ha ha. Where's all my stuff? Toby Kadachi mats. I'm gonna need those for later. Alright, raiders. Raider ride, take me away. Man, the Raider ride is so good. Yeah, dude, it is totally fascinating to look at early online games. And older games in general. They're all, like, really, really good. Or not even really, really good. Some of them are really good, some of them are really bad, and some of them, like, there's always, like, something to learn from all of them. Yeah. Cheater. Double cheater. You know what you want? Oh, you poison, right? Yeah. Okay, fine. Put the thing away. We'll open the poison sack. Step in poison. Yep, poison. Yeah, poison's a you problem now, buddy. Yes, we got it. We got the poison. Toby hates the poison. Yeah. Whoa. Fantasy Star Online was made on the Dreamcast? Man, I don't even think I know anyone who had a Dreamcast. Those were so freaking rare. Slashy dashy. Indeed. Yes, hang out next to the Ratham, meow. Ooh, Antonoff has come to say hello. Have your turf war. You know, I'm not here to interrupt. You guys have fun. You guys just have a grand old time while I sit here and charge. This little bit is, wow, Toby, you get so... I don't think, Toby, you can ever win. Just saying. Pretty sure it's impossible. Jelly bean? Yeah. Toby is running away. So it goes. Very understandable. I'll be honest, I'd run away too if I were Toby. Gotta stop to breathe, I guess. Oh, yeah. Final Fantasy XI must have been a real trip to play. Not something I ever had the ability to do so with. I had, like, dial-up for, like, most of my, I guess, childhood. So, like, my experience with such things is probably quite different than others. Give me Jagras, let's go. Jaggis, Jaggers. Jaggies. Jagras. There's a great Jagras. Let's ignore him completely. Yes, please keep going. Thank you very much. Something's got our tail rather spooked. I wonder what it could be. Could be the great Jagras we just ran through and, like, clipped through, basically. Or, more specifically, didn't clip through. start with that. There was definitely a way to just get out of the way of your moves. Seeing that they're having difficulty. I wonder. Start that, get in. Yeah, alright, cool. So we can get the like side slashes while building distracts, but we really need to watch how he moves. Very different than how he is. Or at least different enough that I don't remember. Ta-da! Jelly bean! So much damage. This guy is definitely also not nearly as satisfying to like get the grips from. Oh wait, I have vitality. Yeah, do the Morrowind. We'll start with the temporals. Give me your face. Or any part of you whatsoever. Jaggers, really? Just fight Jaggers. Fight Jaggers and me. We can do both. I can definitely do both. Oh good, a tail rider. That'll help, I guess. Well, you know what? I'm glad Jellybean you're making friends. That's what's really important, right? The friends are the monsters we killed along the way. Just kind of hit him with red pits until he stops running. Yeah, he's so fast. He's so fast. Menu-based combat, yeah. I can't say I've ever. Ooh, nice, got the mount. You and me now, Toby. You must give me your fluffy electric squirrel goods. You must. It is now law. Okay. This spirit song. Oh yeah. Spirit by 3, Spirit Pound Slash. Ooh, this is a really great time to be doing that. We don't have any left for that, so let's do that again. I'm really glad you hit the Wrath of Meow right there, buddy. Oh good, he's limping. Let's go cap him. After we grab some free bones. Since apparently we keep needing those for weapons and armor and stuff that apparently we need so much more of. So much more. Okay, we have Shock Trap and, you know, we'll do Pitfall Trap because it's right next to it. Let's do that. It's also really interesting to think how Final Fantasy XI was and then how Final Fantasy XIV ended up turning out, because I really like Final Fantasy XIV. Really? Down here? We sleeping. He's precious. Got him. Yeah, I watched some videos and stuff about how Final Fantasy XIV used to be when it first came out. And absolutely fascinating how completely different it was, you know? I kind of wish I had a way to play that also with all the other games I want to play too. But I really don't. Oh well. I keep getting these 4 rarity things. Ow, wow. Ow. Wow. Nice. That makes my cat stronger. Oh good, research Antonoff increased. Toby increased. So many research things increasing. This is good. This is good. This is positive movement in a positive direction. And at some point eventually, will be able to be the ice saber-tooth monster. Bounties, 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 bounties. Where's the bounty person? Are you the bounties person? What are you? No, you're not the bounties person. Is it you? What do you buy? What do you sell? Large barrel bombs and stuff? Yes, yes, that's good. Anything interesting? No. Are you the bounties person? No. Where did they go? I'm sure they're around here somewhere. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that there's a lot of things that would have been nice to keep from the old game, but sure. Just take all of these. That seems good. This guy. Oh, I should definitely talk to this guy. Make sure that's updated.
Yeah.
Horrifically optimized. Yes, that's a. Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Apparently that game was like so garbage at loading.
相棒さん
Let's do another optional side quest. And you're in my way. Nice catch. Greetings, literary thief. New world problems. Trapping the tree shoot. Oh, right. That's because, these ones have the Elder Melder wants this one. The Armory wants this one. Ooh, I should do this one then, because it'll give me a new equipment. That's how that works. Now I remember. Alright, so we'll fight this guy. First, where is the blacksmith gone? Where can he be? Ah, good, yes. Getting used to this. Yes, yes. Forge me an equipment, sir. I'm going to need it. Itziaku tree, no. Nope. Yanjanos tree, Tobi Kadachi. Wow, we need to get so many more of these. What if we build our way up? How much harder is it to build our way up the tree? We'd have to go from a bone sword. Okay. Let's try upgrading through this one. No. Upgrade. No. Upgrade. Recovery up and health boost, divine blessing, marathon runner. Now I understand why that thing was so good. It was like impossible for it to not be. Thunder katana. Oh, we can do that too. Not that it matters too much, but we can. Yeah. Also, blast is a very good element. Such a good element. Yes. 1.0's director was banished to FF13. Shoo. Am I wearing this one? No. Dachi stuff. The shaver charm. That's what we're currently wearing. Can't really do that's fine. But we can upgrade our armor. We can totally put this armor. King armor's here. Shoo. That's a bit extra. I mean, every little bit helps, right? Every little bit of armor helps. Yeah. Crystal engine. Okay. Oh, right. We can upgrade handicraft. Is handicraft? Skill info. Weapon sharpness. Yes, that's right. Okay. Marathon's pretty good. Normal shops. Heartbreaker. Master's charm. Right, we needed a lot more more of the O-Dog parts. Here, we're gonna put that. Whoa, some of those parts even just look crazy. Do you have attack plus? You know, maybe earplugs is not as good as something else we could put in that slot. Let's change that charm with something else. Instead of earplugs, which are nice, but mostly a, mostly something you don't need. Divine Blessing actually seems pretty solid. Either that or attack boost plus 3. Well, if we have attack boost, maybe that'll just let us win faster. Or if we have Divine Blessing, maybe we win more. Who knows? I do know that we got more decorations, though, too. That should actually be very helpful. Defense instead of Crisis. We literally have 2 Crisis Jewels, actually. Hello. That's a bit ridiculous. Give me some really good basic thing. Premium. Don't really need to speed up the sharpening. Can't always have more. Oh, really? We're all out of those? Can increase the Palico power. That's also never bad. Interactables restore health. They just do. That's actually pretty funny. Actually do not hate the medicine jewel. But let's see. Have a lot of this brace for flinch free. We really don't need more than 2 of those. So what if instead, there we go, we get resuscitate and critical eye. We can get rid of the crisis one here, replace that with something else. Even ice resistance is pretty solid in general. This reduces the duration of all elemental blades. Pretty good. That we might run out of null berries. Throttle medicine, recovery up, destroyer. But instead of destroyer, we have more cat per cat. Yeah. More cat per cat. I do love me some cats. So let's start with that for now. And did we eat yet? I think so. I think it's like the first thing we did. So we were like, oh, we'll just prepare to eat. And no, I'm ready to go. Yes, depart now. Let us head out on our journey back into the isosphere. Wait, that's like, dang it, that actually sounds like the actual atmospheric thing. No time for warming up, I guess. Good thing we ate ahead of time. And also brought hot drinks. Right, which one's the Biotidus? It's the shark. Just fighting the Volgaranginov? Just, oh, I don't think we ate, actually. You know, now we're gonna fly to camp. It's like, look, we dropped you right next to the monster. Isn't that what you wanted? Nah. We want to be here. And then we want to go do the thing. Also, definitely, oh yes, free traps. That's always the best news ever, because then I don't have to deal with running out of traps later. Alright. Take me on an adventure. And let's have an armor skin. And demon jog. Because at this point, why fight without him? Well, now that we don't have earplugs, the roaring will certainly do us in. At least a little bit. Not a worry. Where'd he go? There he is. Jelly beans got him. Yeah, you know, that's a good point. I have no idea how different 14 would have been without, like, the crystal engine and without, like, how much of a mess 1.0 was. Like, would it be... I don't know. Would I still have ended up playing it? Would it be the kind of game that I like? Always absolutely fascinating to think about. Where'd you go? Cute, running. Also, yes, we are fighting the ice lawnmower again. Half, which is fine. It's actually, like, really easy not for me to just accidentally poke it. At least where I am here. And how long it already doesn't take for me to get them. Did we just get rocks from him? Oh no, piercing paws. That's good. That's not bad. Yeah, temporal mantle. Temporal mantle sometimes encourages me to be quite lazy. Yeah, I don't know. I still really, like, for what I've seen for Final Fantasy XI, I would like to see a puppeteer type class at some point, but you know. Yeah. It's like they tried very hard to be like, well, we're not Final Fantasy XI, but we also want you to remember Final Fantasy XI when you play this game. Like, they want the best of everything, which is reasonable. Oh, I'm glad we're getting next to the next top street. This would be much easier. Slice and dice. Wait, really? Meowatov. Ultimate Calico technique. Yeah, come back here, Biotitus. Back here. Right through here. Right into this. Right, we're gonna fight in this wrath of Meow. I'm glad they did not make the cat people only ladies because I love cat people. Obviously, I play a Micoats. But I don't know. It would have been. I think cat boys are good too. Like, you know, I don't like how they forced the Viera to all be ladies. Similarly, because it's just weird to me. This guy just will not stop roaring. I will say one of the upsides of Flinch Free was definitely the fact that, like, or not just Flinch Free, but not just Flinch Free, but what is the name of the? Oh, right, the anti-tremors and the earplugs and stuff was definitely the fact that I could just keep going through a combo. But it's also actually probably why I was taking so much damage, because I wouldn't get knocked away. Now that I've got the buff. I'm ready for the next mantle. Which I might have maybe should have brought the ice-proof mantle. So it goes, though. Yeah, let's get some full range and off. We need to get to know what that monster is. Oh, we should get the rider. Do we not have rider here? Oh, we do not have rider here. What amongst the riders? Wait, did it change directions? This guy swimming around like he owns the place. Oh, I guess I'm grabbing from the Butterbur patch now. Viera been female only. Sure, but like, I still wish they weren't. Even if it's part of their history, I still wish they weren't. No, I don't want it. No. Leave it. Oh, I guess this one's like one of those big sniffies. Same about the males being extraordinarily rare. They're also reclusive. I mean, they can say it's for whatever reason they want. in the end, that's a thing they chose to do. You know? Also, yes, they can't wear hats. One of my friends changed to a Viera and was all excited to do so, and then was really upset with that they couldn't be like Officer Bun Bun because they can't wear a hat. Like, how are you gonna look like an officer if you can't wear a hat? And why not? Why not just have the ears clip through the hats? It's fine. Get him. Get him. Get him. Phew. Give me the maximum life. Okay, a lot of the 4-star things I'm picking up currently are just like combos of 1-star thing, of one's rank 1 slot demos. And like, maybe I should instead take those and use the Elder Melder actually to turn those into something more spicy. Yeah. Switching to a cat girl because you can't wear a hat, I do not even a little bit blame you. How'd I end up down here? Yes, right here. Spirit Blade 3, Spirit Round Slash, and Special Sheep, yeah, Slash, and just kind of keep going along the stream, I guess. Hellbreaker! Really? What? In the middle of a Hellbreaker you roar and that somehow counts? No way. No way. You absolute cheater. You complete and total cheaty cheater. Listen. Listen here. Let me tell you what's about to happen. Yeah, that's right. I just planted a bomb under you. Because I can just do that. I can just have these big old bomb barrels in my pocket. And there's not a dang thing you can do about it. Not a damn thing. V-Code are supposed to be rare. Yeah, no, totally could have fooled me. I've definitely seen V-Codes everywhere. And I don't blame anyone for picking it. Honestly, anytime they're like, oh, this thing is supposed to be rare. I mean, protagonists. Everyone's got protagonist syndrome. Oh, I almost had that sharpened. How rude. Such a rude lawnmower shark. Oh, okay. They're doing it. Lalafell are the most popular in Asia? Huh. Huh. The falafels are... The Lalafells are an interesting... They're not my favorite. I don't blame anyone who does it. And it's pretty much always funny to see the tank Lalafell. Pretty classic. Also still very good. Oh, hot drink, really? Okay, fine. More hot drinks. No, that's a demon drug. Hot drink. Hot drink. Having a nice hot cocoa. Yep. It's true. Well, it's because the Rogadin don't actually have anything like really interesting going for them. They just look like larger, sometimes more greenish humans. Really? I totally should have hit that. That was a clean shot. Fine. I'll just come to you. And then what? Then what will you do? Lawnmower Shark? Are you prepared to face me? Here, here, round slash, and special shoot. Yeah, slash. Normal slash is just a little bit as we build up that bar again. And then here we go. Spear blade, spear, round slash. And yeah, slash again. Going around in circles. Yeah, ha 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 ha. And I love that I can get so greedy like this with the temporal mantle. And I'm out of temporal juice. Funny, I was just talking about how much I was enjoying the temporal mantle. Oh, good thing that worked. Piercing pods are really good, actually. Really should stop underestimating them. I need to hit him with a DI so I can build up that sword juice bar again. Sword juice, please. I would like sword juice. Instead of getting knocked around, that would be ideal. Oh, thanks, tiny bird. Thanks for knocking me away. Here. But yeah, yeah, that's fair. Well, I mean, people have always, like, enjoyed the concept of elves, though. So it doesn't surprise me that the elves are still popular. Really? He did a super, super sweet move on that guy. I bet he earned it. There we go. Now the sword juice will build naturally again. Got a nice EI slash. Over here? Aren't they here? Oh, because they're human? Well, I thought they're really popular, especially because of bots, though. Like, were they counting for bots when they were looking at the popularity of things? Because most people who are making a bot will make just the first thing that pops on the screen, and it's gonna be the here because they're just the basic human. Also, a surprising number of people really, really like playing just human characters in games. Like, me, I'm a human. I play a human very frequently. I very frequently have to blend in and pretend to be human. So I don't really like pretending to be human more often than I have to, you know? Pew pew! Oh, the numbers were taken after a massive bot purge? I still feel like there's a lot of people, though, who have, like, alt characters and stuff that are here just because they have just, like, oh, I just want to check out the server real quick. Let me just... Are you limping? Are you limping? Are you? Oh, buddy. I will say, this snow makes it way easier to find footprints. I mean, if you go to sleep, I'll try to cap you right here. You going to sleep? Well, let's give him the old cap-a-doodle. See how it goes. Good. Yeah, all right, he was limping. Yeah, okay, so here's what it is. My hubris, if I have flinch free and the thing that doesn't knock me out of moves, I apparently actually seem to take more damage because since the moves don't knock me away, I don't get like the brief moments of invulnerability when you get back up. That's why I was having extra struggle time. This explains many things. Yes. Yeah. I will almost always try to pick something that's a cat, if it's there. But otherwise, you know, I'm cool. I'm cool with whatever. But yeah, I'll try to not be human. Because, like I said, I have to pretend to be human a lot. Oh. Oh, well, look at that. It is, in fact, 4:02. So, I should most assuredly call it for the day, but let me do a little bit of cleanup here. Take a look to the Selenia Armory. Yes, hunt a bomb. Wow. Wow, really? A temporal bombero? Dang. Hell yeah. Okay. about? How's about? What's... Do we still have any better armor? What are we comparing this to? The Lumu helm. Lumu helm's fine. Wide range 3 is pretty nice, but... Ew, I need it. Gratitude tickets. There's some of these gratitude tickets. Seems important. Really want this. Really want that. Gotta get up there. Gotta just keep trucking along. None of these guys even really have bonuses on them. All the best ones do. So it goes. It's true. Yeah, that's also true. It seems like a lot of people don't really like writing plot for humans as much too. When they do, it's very good, but when they don't bother to, it's a thing. So, alright. Well, anyways, since it is in fact time, I shall move on to... Oh, I have to re-add the... Oh, that's fine. Well, thank you everyone so much for coming to hang out with me on my stream. It is, as always, a great time, and this was yet another Monster Monday. We have a lot left to do in Iceborne, and oh man, things are getting spicy again. As opposed to, well, kind of just slam jamming our way through the first 2 ranks. Master rank is definitely going to be one we're going to have to actually put more time and effort into. But, you know, we can do it together. So yeah, if you want to come hang out again with me, you know, like, follow, subscribe. I have a YouTube, we have a Discord, we chat about stuff, we chat about games, we get suggestions. I am doing a special stream this Sunday for the Hollow weekend. Halloween ain't over till I say it is. It's a combo, like, affiliate celebration birthday. Well, my birthday's Halloween / Halloween celebration, but not on actual Halloween because I need to do it on the Sunday. And it should be artsy and whatever we want it to be, and it should be a real good time. So that'll be fun. This Wednesday, I will be continuing Okami, and this Thursday, Luke Cat and I will be doing a together stream. I believe we'll be finishing Baldur's Gate 3 beta, whatever's left of it currently, and then moving on to something like perhaps Satisfactory. We shall see if it satisfies. But yeah. Always appreciate you guys hanging out and really look forward to hanging out again. Bye-bye!